And I'm live. Welcome. Oh, my throat sounds ragged. Hang on. I'm going to mute my microphone and clear my throat. We'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, that sounds a bit better, maybe. Sorry, I'm like 99% well. Something weird's up with my body. Clear throat and hydrate. Yes, I am drinking some water right now. I keep forgetting to make tea. I haven't had tea all week. Weirdly. It's weird. For the first time in my life, I was really craving tea when I was away, but now I'm not drinking tea. Anyway. Here we go, I've had some water. Should be fine now. Hello, everybody. Madusco and Bloomers and Barlod and everybody else, welcome. Yeah, my French is really bad. I'm looking back in my chat. Salut. I mean, I basically have the level of French that a toddler has, I think. Like a French toddler. Or, you know, maybe like early secondary school Irish. Like I used to be quite good at French. I wasn't fluent, but I used to be quite good at French. I did French all through secondary school and got good grades and could read it pretty competently. Like speaking was always a bit fucky, but like I was always pretty good at French. But because nobody I know speaks French, I just gradually lost it over the years. I mean, it's been like, what, like 9 years since I was in secondary school? So over the 8 or 9 years, I have not really spoken any French. So it's all kind of gone. Language life hack. The French U is spelled the same way as the German U umlaut. I don't even know. Umlaut, I know, isn't U umlaut spelled like pronounced like ooh? Like, it's just like the higher pitched U. Horse girl, nice. I can't even remember what images I put in this. There's a lot. Basically, if you were wondering the behind the scenes, also welcome, Valor. The starting soon screen that I have up right now pulls from a random folder in my, what's it called? On my desktop called Majestic. Where at one point I went to a public domain images website called Pexels, which I would recommend if you are interested in like graphic design or anything. It's a good free public domain image website. It's quite good. But I just typed in like majestic or majestic animals and stuff like that. Loaded them into Photoshop. Well, loaded them into Photoshop. Cropped them, made them black and white, up the contrast, and then just dropped them into this folder, and so it just shuffles through them. So you just get like a majestic sheep Photoshop, yes. It's like the photos Windows sticks on the login screen. It is! I hate those. I wish I could turn them off. They're very weird. I don't know when they started doing that. It was like late Windows 7, early Windows 8, I think, and I never got why they exist. Photoshop. I mean, look, it's Adobe, so yes. I really wish Adobe made worse products so I could stop using them. Like, Adobe is one of the most hated companies on the planet. If you're if you're in any sort of media industry, you'll use a lot of Adobe and you'll fucking hate it. But that's just because of them as a company and their customer service. Their actual products are really fucking good. They're really fucking good. Oh my gosh, it's a grasshopper. I think grasshoppers are cute. Also, I don't think the donkey images came up when I typed in majestic, but I just like donkeys, so I got some donkey photos. I love donkeys so much. It's like when I like when it's a lighthouse or like space. If I could pick what it showed, I wouldn't mind, but it's so random. Yeah, it'll just be like a tulip or, you know, a random person's face from a stock image, and then there'll just be like text all over it. It's not a good system, the Windows login system. I should probably, speaking of somebody's face, I should probably switch off of the starting soon screen, shouldn't I? Let me click the transition button. Hey, you don't hate on tulips? I passed about 4 fucking tulip museums in Amsterdam. I had forgotten that tulips were so associated with the Netherlands. Not because it's not a famous thing that they have, just that I don't really spend a lot of time thinking of tulips. But yeah, they really fucking love tulips there. I saw a lot of tulips. Hello, Craig. Welcome. What is the thing with tulips? I know there was tulip mania. Basically, if you don't know, the Netherlands for a while was obsessed with fucking tulips and still like exports a lot of tulips. and they have museums based around tulips. And I don't really get it, to be honest. Here's a flooded rice field. Here's someone's foot. Thank you, Windows. Yeah, that kind of thing. Anyway, let me transition over. It's me, welcome. I have not had time today to shower or wash my hair, so I look like this. I look like I've been dragged through a hedge, but that's fine. You know, it's just a stream. Who cares, right? Just don't need to look my best. I'm not wearing any eyeliner or anything today. I've literally just sat down and clicked start stream. Like, I don't know, I'm having a rough day. There were dark times in tulip history once, which you'd probably know if you'd gone to one of the museums. Next time, I was saying I'm going to go to the Netherlands again, because I liked it enough. I thought it was really nice. It's quite expensive. But I really liked the Netherlands and just hanging out there. But there was so much fucking stuff there. Every third building in Amsterdam seemed to be a museum of some sort. So there was no way we could see them all in a week. Like, it was insane. We were there for what, 5 days? There was no way you could go to all of them. In 1944 to 45, yes, we did learn about the Hunger Winter. I learned about some more grim stuff than the tulip stuff about the Hunger Winter. So, for some reason, the tours I went on didn't mention the tulips when it came to the Hunger Winter. People had to eat tulip bulbs. I mean, I imagine there's worse things to eat, right, than tulip bulbs. I mean, that might be nice. They're very nutritious, I imagine. I mean, they're big old clumps of stuff. Are you sure you can't grow a beard? I can grow a beard. Like, look, in this little patch here, not the rest of my neck, not here, but this little bit around my neck, I can grow like a thick beard if I wanted to. And, oof, I would hate to. They're apparently quite good. 1 second. Tulip eating. The history of eating tulips. It is a little known fact that the tulip bulb and its flowers are all edible. What happens if you eat a tulip? It can cause dizziness, nausea, and abdominal pain. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I forgot. Fuck me, I forgot I had that. That has not been played, the creeper sound effect, in about fucking 6 months, I'm sure. Fuck me. I was very confused more than anything there. Also, welcome. Reminds me of the video I saw yesterday, how to visit Switzerland on a budget. First sentence, you do not. Switzerland is fucking expensive. So is the Netherlands. Netherlands, real fucking expensive. I got back from the Netherlands, looked at my bank account and went, oh. Oh no. It's quite expensive. But it's nice. It's a nice thing. Go to the Netherlands if you have the means. It was very nice. I liked it there. And I will say, of all of the countries I've been, yes, that is Amsterdam. Amsterdam is one of the, most famous kind of tourist cities on the planet, right? So of course it's going to be fucking hugely expensive. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Dutch people. Every Dutch person I met, I don't know if this is just because it's, a tourist city, so they're expected to be. But every Dutch person I met was one of the loveliest people I've ever met. I don't know why. I'm sure it's because they live in such a touristy city. But even people we met who weren't tourists, or are in the tourism industry, or interacting with us because we were tourists, they're really lovely. Like, very, very outgoing and nice. Maybe that's a thing. You could grow an Amish beard. Yes, I could, and I would not.
Are you pulling my pizzle?
Are you pulling my pizzle? God, I miss KCD. Also, welcome, Hayes. Oh, I miss KCD so much. It's such a fucking good game. I'll say right now, as soon as Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 comes out, that's all I'm going to be playing on the stream for about a month. I'm coughing. Hang on, I'm going to mute while I... There we go. It's like going to Paris and saying France is expensive. Yeah, I've never been to Paris. I've been to France 2 or 3 times, but I've never been to Paris. Or anywhere near, actually. I don't think I'd be interested in Paris. I've never really heard anybody say anything good about visiting Paris, weirdly. Like, I know 4 or 5 people who've been to Paris, like, multiple times, and they all say it's just kind of a bit depressing and grim and very, very expensive. I was like, eh. Basically, nobody's ever said anything hugely positive about it. I've been to France 8 times and I've never been to Paris. I mean, you're right there, I guess, right? Sorry, I'm reading an article about the history of tulip eating now. Like, this is what I've been having up on my stream the entire time I've been talking. I survived my train window getting shot. That's nice. What, in France or recently, Nukes? What was this? Tulips. I mean, they basically just look like onions, right? I've heard a couple of times that Rome was a grim place to visit. I think I have as well. It's any of those, like, unbelievably famous cities, like Paris and Rome and stuff like that, that are apparently kind of grim to visit, because they're unbelievably expensive, because they would be, and so you can't really do as much as you'd like. You're always kind of aware of how much you're spending if you're not wealthy, and, you know, I don't know. I've just never really heard anything about him, to be honest. I've driven right on past it, though. The Eiffel Tower is pretty neat looking from kilometers away. Venice was very nice to visit during COVID. Oh, my parents love Venice. They've been to visit... This is going to make my parents sound very middle class, which they are now, but we didn't grow up middle class. My parents have been to Venice like 3 times and fucking love it. It's probably... I think it's their favorite place they've ever visited, they said. They keep going back. They love Venice. I don't know, parts of Amsterdam looked a bit Venice-y. Lots of canals and, like, houses built right on them and boats everywhere and stuff like that. The problem with Venice normally is that the entire place smells of shit because the canals...
a shiny coin.
Oh, hello, Sarah! Take my bitties. Bitties is even worse. Bitties might be worse than calling them titties or tits. Because when I think of bitties, I think of that really unpleasant show, Little Britain. You know, there was a sketch in it where I think it was David Walliams kept trying to, like, breastfeed as a 40-year-old man and kept saying bitty. And it just makes me feel weird. I don't like it. I don't like that show. I don't like being reminded of it. In France, the first day there, as the train was moving, a window on my side got shot out. I have a photo somewhere. France! Little Britain cringe. Yes, I hate it. I'm quite pleased with myself, because I have friends who, and acquaintances and family who really liked Little Britain, and then as the opinion of Little Britain has changed, say they don't like Little Britain. I am pleased to say I fucking always despised Little Britain. Even as a kid, I was like, I fucking hate this. I hated Little Britain. I hate David Walliams as well. I kind of like Matt Lucas. Like, I liked Matt Lucas in Doctor Who, but, like, I fucking can't stand even seeing a picture of David Walliams makes me mad. I hate David Walliams. But yeah, terrible show. Terrible, terrible, racist, ableist, transphobic, homophobic, bizarrely, considering Matt Lucas is gay show. Horrible fucking show. Hate it. Classist. Every ist you can think of is Little Britain. It's fucking horrible. Let's play a game, right? Let's play a game. Let's stop reading about eating tulips. And let's play a hurdle or something. I should probably pause the Oblivion soundtrack in the background. Jeez, France is scary. I did almost drown once in France. Hello, Sambal, welcome. But some French teens saved me. I don't really know that much about France, to be honest. I've been to France at least twice. I think twice. For a total of like 4 or 5 weeks. And it was nice. It was nice, but I wasn't really near any cities. We stayed in like the French countryside in some cottages and like an old water mill. You know, it was like out of the way a little bit. And it was nice. The food was fucking incredible. But like, it was nice. But I don't really know that much about French history, to be honest. And I don't know that much about like the cities. I don't know. The most recent French movie I've seen is probably Hate, or La Haine, or whatever it's called, from like 1993. Anyway. I spent 2 weeks with a French family on a foreign exchange trip. That sounds kind of nice. I've only technically been to France. We drove through it on the way to a school history trip on Belgium. My forever impression of France is literal mounds of steaming rubbish alongside the motorway and lots of lorries full of potatoes. France does not really have a reputation for being the cleanest country in the world, does it? Despite its, like, prominence in the nuclear energy field. Like, it's, there's a lot of shanty towns and sort of ghettos and stuff in France. It's not it's not really seen as like a bastion of like good hygiene or, you know, nice places, I think, France. France rules just because it leads you to Belgium. I've never been to Belgium. I've been to France to visit a KZ. I don't know what that means. I've been to France to visit a KZ. Um, I genuinely can't even think of what KZ would stand for. It's funny because I knew I was in France. I spoke decent French, but everything became a blur as I was drowning, and after I got pulled up, I just went back to factory settings and profusely thanked them in Dutch. Oh, KZ equals concentration camp. Oh no! Oh dear. Oh no. Anyway, let's play Hurdle. Oh, it's a youth track. Oh, I feel like I definitely know this. I'm sure I've heard this and hate it. You'll know when you're in Belgium, your car seat will suddenly feel like a massage chair. I don't know anything about Belgium, like literally anything. I know that the capital is Brussels, and I know that the EU is kind of centered there. I know fucking nothing else about Belgium at all. I couldn't tell you a single thing about Belgium. Oh, they're famous for chocolate, and I think maybe pedophiles. Because whenever I think of Belgium, I think of that one line from In Bruges by, I think, Martin McDonagh. I think Colin Farrell says it in the movie. It's like, Belgium, they're famous for chocolate and pedophiles, and they only invented the chocolate to get at the kids. That's literally the only thing I think of when it comes to Belgium. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is such a youth song. Youth track, says you. Belgian beer is delicious. Oh, I think my dad really likes a Belgian beer. I think his favorite beer might be Belgian. One sec, is it? I think it's called that. Is it that? No, it's that. Yes, this one. I think this is my dad's favorite beer. He really likes this. And it's Belgian, apparently. There we go. I remember him talking about that. French fries are called as such because the American GIs loved eating Belgian frites and assumed they were French. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, they're called freedom fries. Freedom fries. It's famous for being a speed bump. You must know this. Memories of Belgium. Good chocolate. Cars didn't stop to let pedestrians go over zebra crossings, so it was like playing chicken. Oh yes, Poirot is Belgian. Poirot, of course. In Bruges, Colin Farrell's most popular movie among the Irish. Yeah, definitely. I would say so. I would say literally every person in Ireland has seen In Bruges. Oh god, I love Hogarden. Like, I would say literally every Irish person has seen In Bruges. It's an unbelievably famous movie here. I have no idea if it's famous outside of Ireland, but it's very, very famous here. I think it's famous everywhere, isn't it? It's got a famous cast. It's got Brendan Gleeson and Ralph Fiennes and stuff in it. Freedom fries are proof that 9/11 did more damage to our culture than two planes ever could dream. I mean, I kind of agree. Look, is this enough to get cancelled on Twitch? I think Americans. I can't fucking say what I'm about to say. I think maybe they should shut the fuck up about it. It's been a lot. It's been a fucking 20 years. Let's click play. Say it or do it. Skip plus 3. Song before my life. It seems way too hip for me. I mean, I don't even know what he's saying. I have literally no idea what was being said through that entire thing. I think somebody going hyper, hyper, hyper. But it's not scooter, so you'll be kicking yourself. I know this, unfortunately. You've definitely heard this before. avoid looking at chat, at least for the first 8 guesses, and then I'll get help if I fuck it, right? That's how this usually works. Also, I'll put on some music. Let me put on some, I don't know, what's nice and chilled out. I mean, I tend to play the albums called, like, Zelda and Chill, Pokemon and Chill. Those, like, remix albums. Maybe I'll go wacky. Maybe I'll play, just to annoy everybody, I'll play the Deadly Premonition Life is Beautiful whistle theme. Oh, this is going to annoy everybody. I love it. Let's put it on to, like, 35% maybe, just so it's a bit quiet. And then we'll guess. I'm going to say we're in Syria. No, but not that far away considering. I mean, 6,000 kilometers? That's what? 12 Irelands away? Geotastic.net for the flags. I'm going to bookmark that. There we go. Also a free alternative for GeoGuessr. I think I might still be signed up to GeoGuessr because it's so little a month that I might have forgotten. I mean, I have to take another guess, otherwise it's just pointless, because you need 2 frames of reference at least. Let's say 6,000 kilometers from there would be like in this range, maybe? Like in this kind of arc? So maybe we're in Europe, maybe we're in... No, we're never fucking in Europe, are we? We're never in Europe. We're probably fucking down here again. Are we in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, by any chance? No! Nowhere near it. Cool. Well, that rules out Africa, basically. Unless it's way over here. It could still be way over here. Oh, I can switch from K to miles. I don't really know what a mile is, so I'll just leave it on K. I can't remember if I remembered that or not. Let's, I guess I could try up here in, like, Belgium or something like that. No, nowhere near Belgium, like way further away. So it's not anywhere here. Like, we can triangulate away this entire area then, right? Like, mile is significantly larger. Is a mile like 1.5 kilometers or something like that? Or 1.7? I can't remember. I don't think in miles. Like, miles, if you don't know, don't really get used in Ireland. Like, 1.5, give or take, okay. Like, miles don't... Old people here will refer to miles, and I never know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, if you're over about 60 here, you'll talk in miles. You'll say, like, miles and feet and yards and stuff like that. Anybody under the age of about 50 will exclusively use metric. Like, it flipped. But the old people kind of kept it going. Not that 60 is particularly old, but you know what I mean. Middle-aged or higher, you learned imperial and then never bothered. 1.609 exactly. That sounds so annoying to calculate. There are different miles, like sea miles. Oh, is that a thing? Like nautical... Are nautical miles different from regular miles? Oh, 609, nice. I only know inches to centimeters. I think an inch is like 2.5 centimeters, roughly. I mean, I have a ruler with both on them somewhere. Do I? Where is it? I don't know where I left it. Here it is. I have like my nice steel ruler. How much is an inch? An inch is basically 2.5 centimeters. It's like 2.6 centimeters maybe. What is the point of having inches marked on this? I have never used an inch. 2.54, okay. Like, I've never used the inches on this ruler, ever. Anyway. Fun fact, inches are still used in metric, are they? I've never used... I couldn't think of what an inch is off the top of my head without looking at this. Man, 8 inches is big. Sorry, I brought that up for no reason. Anyway. I want to say nautical miles are slightly bigger. I don't know anything about nautical miles. Let's say we're in China. I don't know. I mean, like a big fucking country over here. 6,000 kilometers away. It might be like Mongolia or Nepal. Let's say we're in Nepal. Close. Well, still like 1,500 away. But close-ish. It might be... No, China borders Nepal, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Oh, does it? I can't remember. It's not Russia, because Russia's right there. Like, Russia is, like, literally starts right here, so it'll be way further away from Syria. It could be, like... It could be down a bit. It could be, like, Sri Lanka? Maybe? Or... I can't remember what's here. Is this Myanmar? Could be Myanmar. Let's try Myanmar. Myanmar. Oh, borders Myanmar. Okay, we have a chance. Fantastic. Let's say it's... Okay, so what's around Myanmar? It could be Laos. It's right here. I don't think Vietnam borders Myanmar, but it's like right along here. Cambodia is around here somewhere, I think, as well. It could be Malaysia, I think, is here. Is that Malaysia? I think that might be Malaysia. Is Thailand around here? Is that Thailand instead, maybe? Or is Thailand up here? I don't remember. I think Laos borders Myanmar. So I'm going to say Laos. I can't remember how to spell the name of this country. Isn't it that? Yes. Oh, yes, it is! Fucking yes! I'm pleased with myself, to be honest. Malaysia. Oh, God. That's a fucking horrible comment. No, GG. Turns out I'm starting to learn Southeast Asia a little bit. Not well, but a little bit. Believer's Bog. Look at that! Because I guessed Laos yesterday for something, didn't I? Or was it the day before? Oh yeah, it was the day before because it was the country I did not know existed. And I've already forgotten what it's called, actually, so that's good for next time. But I guessed Laos at one point and was surprised at how big it was. I thought Laos was about this size. Like this little circle here, but it's got like a huge other bit. Quite big. Anyway, let me pay out the bet. And then I guess we'll play Gothic 2? Why not? I'm probably going to East Timor. That was it. Thank you. Will Dreya get this in 8 guesses or less? Yes. Complete prediction. It's really fucking hot in my room, by the way. And I'm not feeling that well again. So this... I shouldn't even say it, because I've said it every fucking time I've streamed this week. I keep saying, oh, I'll do a shorter stream and relax. But, and then I keep going long. But it might be a shorter stream today because I'm not really feeling that great. I didn't eat for about 38, 40 hours yesterday. Like, I didn't eat from, like, the previous day until last night. Like, quite late last night. I ate at about, I don't know, 9 or something like that. And I hadn't eaten like, the entire day before either. Like, I just kind of forgot. And I ate... And now I don't really feel good. So I woke up feeling a bit weird and kind of my stomach's not really enjoying itself. So I don't know if it's what I ate or the fact that I didn't eat for so long. But something went wrong in my body, basically. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe don't do that. It wasn't actually intentional. I mean, that would be very worrying. That would imply some sort of, like, horrible mental issue. But it wasn't intentional. I just kind of forgot. I mentioned this before. My appetite is completely gone since I went traveling. I don't know what it is, if I caught something, or if it's just, like, I don't know, maybe it's a mental thing. But since I went to Amsterdam, my appetite is completely gone. Like, I barely ate in Amsterdam. And I didn't really eat when I came back, and I didn't really eat much in Nottingham either. Like, I haven't really been eating a lot. I've kind of been making myself eat, like, once a day. And it is kind of making myself as well. Like, I'm eating something and going like, I don't really want to be eating this. You know, it's not ideal. Oh, I am getting some stubble, aren't I? I really need to get rid of that. Ugh. High-res camera shows off all the flaws. Did you have a fresh stroopwafel, though? I have had fresh stroopwafel before. And I really, really don't like them. Emma ate a lot of stroopwafel. Everybody around me seemed to be eating them constantly. And I turned them down because I went, nah, I don't like them. No, thank you. That's going to make people annoyed, right? I don't like stroopwafel. I find it way too sweet and way too rich. I remember that. I just wanted to hear you admit it again. This it's the same thing as when I was in Nottingham. Oh god, I love stroopwafels to the new viewers. I in Nottingham, we went briefly into a like fancy hip, well, not even fancy, just very hipstery donut shop called Donuts. Any hipstery place with a pun name, not gonna enjoy. But I walked in and got hit by the overwhelming smell of like freshly brewed hipstery coffee and freshly baked like sweet donuts. And it made me feel so ill that I had to step outside into the air like somebody had just blown cigarette smoke into my face. Like I genuinely like felt weird and ill when I smelled it. That's how little I hate, how little I like sweets. Anyway, let me close these windows and I'll open up, I'll also close down this music. We'll close down Hurdle. I'll bookmark Geotastic for later while I check that out. Let's just put it on the tool bar. There we go. And we'll load up Gothic 2. Nice. I'm personally not the biggest fan of donuts. We have a donuts is we have one in Lincoln. Donuts is awesome. I don't know. People were enjoying it. The people I was with loved it. But oh, I don't like donuts. I've been bought donuts in my life and tried them plenty of times. Like occasionally somebody I know will like try to get me to like things. If they find like a vegan donut or something like that, they'll give it to me and go like, here, try this. Maybe you'll finally like it. And so I've tried plenty of donuts and I've never enjoyed one really. I just don't think it's in me. Anyway, I'm loading up Gothic 2 in the background, so soon you will see it. Going to donuts after work now. Thank you for the idea. It was an interesting business model. It's there was a sign up saying that as soon as they sold out of donuts for the day, they just close, so they can close at different hours. Sorry, this is going to be loud for you for a second. At least it's loud for me. I think I might have turned it down for you. It doesn't look too bad on my dials. Looks about the same level as my voice, but it's quite loud for me. Still loud, yeah. Oh, this bit's loud. I can't fix this. The volume sliders don't do anything for this specific piece of music. The intro music does not have a slider. If I go into options here and go to audio settings, music volume, music on off, SFX volume, none of those control. None of those control anything to do with the intro. It just stays on forever. Have I actually really looked at these settings? Speakers, 2 speakers. Can I switch to headphones? I can! Probably should have done that ages ago. Speech reverb. Yeah, whatever. Sample rate. Yeah, whatever. This should probably be 48, shouldn't it? Really? I mean, that's like the cinematic kilohertz. If you don't know, for music it's mixed to 44, and for film it's mixed to 48. And I don't know why. I went to an audio engineering class and I asked this and they went, I don't know either. So it's just a thing. Hello, Emmy, welcome. We were talking about donuts and how I don't like them. Anyway, back. We'll keep it on headphones and we'll keep the sample rate the same. Whatever. Load game. Where even was I in this? Oh, I vaguely remember where I was. Yeah, that's it. A whole new world. This place. We had just gone through an evil portal. Well, it's kind of an evil portal. Everybody else seemed to be fine going through this portal. But then I lost like 3 days of memories and just got yeeted into the void for a while. So, fuck me, I guess, basically. I keep getting brain damaged in this game. Use the universal window audio mixer on your PC. That would, yeah, but the thing is that would shift down all of the audio. It's like, the rest of the audio is fine on this. I could probably figure out a setting to do it, but it's not a big deal, I think. Nefarious! What do you want? And I've been given some quests, right? Okay. Very quick recap. When I logged in here, when I played yesterday, we bumbled around solving quests and finding missing people and killing bandits. Eventually it worked out, and we came back to this, like, eerie temple. Well, a temple that looks very like this. loaded up a portal, walked through, and then instantly blacked out and got brain damage and lost our memories for like 2 days. And now we're here. And all the mages came through. They've been here for a couple of days. And there's like an evil man called Raven who's kidnapped lots of people. So we need to hunt him down. And that's kind of the main quest, I think. And then there was a couple of other things. The bandits shoot at anything that doesn't look like they do. I need some bandit armor. Yes, racist bandits. We remember this. Satyrus wants me to bring him anything that could provide more information about the old people, so find some random shit. Raven is desecrating the holy temple of Adnos. I must stop him even if it means killing him. That's kind of the 3 things. And then also find out about the slaves and freeing the slaves and all that kind of thing. That can be a side effect of stopping Adnos, I'm sure. We have a friends list, and why am I not on it? Well, it's because you don't stream. That is for streamers. Although I'll put you on it if you like, basically. Have you ever streamed, actually? I might have a vague memory of you. I can't remember. Have you ever streamed, Valor? I know you mod for a lot of channels. Have you ever tried streaming? I probably knew this at one point, but I've just kind of forgotten. I have not. Okay, there we go. I know you mod for a lot of channels that I frequent. Like, occasionally I'll be lurking in a channel, and I'll see your name pop up, and I'll go like, oh, it's Valor. Basically. And you always have the little sword. I'm saving my first time. You should make it special. I didn't. My first stream was on the 2nd of January, 2021? Was it 2021? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think it's been... it wouldn't have been 2020. I haven't been streaming that long. But yeah, it was 2nd of January, so it was basically a New Year's New Year's resolution. As soon as I bought my new PC for Christmas. I bought my new PC as a Christmas present that year to myself. And I was like, I'll stream. I've been wanting to stream for like 2 years. I should probably stream. In fact, really, I'd probably been wanting to stream for longer. I grew up watching streams on YouTube. So I was like, I should stream. Kronos, do you want anything?
We feared the worst.
It wasn't all that bad.
Weirdly, as soon as he said nice to see you, I automatically filled it in my brain with to see you nice from a dead TV host from like the 90s.
There is a large swamp that managed to grow for several hundred years without anyone noticing.
Are the weed lords there?
Goes by that we aren't attacked by beasts from the swamp. I advise you to be careful if you go for a stroll here.
Okay. Can I trade, please?
Let's deal.
I was there on the 3rd, I think. Yes, you were. You were like, in my first like 5 followers, not subs, followers. Weirdly, and honestly, I judge anybody who's still around from that. There's not many, but I judge anyone who's still around from that period. God, yes, I've been wanting to stream for like 5 years. I finally have a laptop that could handle it, so I kind of want to give it a shot. You should. It was like, I mean, obviously you might have different. Ooh, look at all his spells. Sorry, I didn't even notice what I was looking at for a second. Like, it's not for everybody, I assume. Like, it's a fairly niche hobby, right? But I really enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it right now. And I would say it has given me a huge confidence boost. It's basically been like free therapy. I say free. I've bought a lot of fucking stuff for this stream. I think, technically made money from this stream, but like a tiny, tiny bit. Once you include like all of the games and shit and equipment and lights and shit that I bought for this stream, I think I've made like 10% what I've spent. So, you know, let me buy all of the potions I can handle. Like, I want to be swilling potions constantly. I want to be one of those like fetish art things where somebody just has like a big fucking belly full of liquid and just kind of sloshing around, but with potions. What are these? Books? Rule book of the fire magicians? I could not give any less of a fuck about that, to be honest. Create goblin skeleton. Give me these. We want to be summoning shit. Summons are extremely useful in this game. Like, unbelievably useful. So give me those. Anything? Can I, like, summon a demon? No. Okay, that's all you have. Fair enough. Let's go. Oh, God, why did you have to say that? I don't know. I've been on the internet too long, so when I think of somebody being full, I immediately go to either cumflation or mpreg, because the internet has absolutely fucking ruined me. And I can't think of anything anymore without thinking of the weirdest fucking fetishes and kinks that I've come across.
Wait a
Reardon,
minute.
did any of you want anything from me while I was here?
Did you expect this here?
Not at all. I'm awestruck at how large the city must have been. Most of the buildings were buried under
I don't
stone
like
and
his
earth,
mustache.
but the ruins that have survived the ages are spread all
Is it
over
a
the
mustache
land.
or is it a
There must have been
goatee
thousands
that's
living
just
here.
I can't see under the chin? I'd need to like crouch down to like see under it. Dreya. Yeah. I mean, I would like to stress I'm not into either of those two things I just mentioned. I've just seen a lot of examples of them because I'm on the internet too much. Save demon summons for dragons. One demon can fuck up 1v1 most of the dragons in the game. Extremely good, like, what's it called? Advice. There we go. So awestruck that I've forgotten how to intonate my words good. Look, the voice actors in this game, they're better than the first one, which shows how absolutely terrible the first one's voice acting was. If I assume the Germans were better. But, the voice acting in this game is very poor, but in a charming way. You know, it's nice. It's kind of funny. What will I find out there?
What will I find out there?
In the east, there's a large fortress in a gigantic swamp.
Sounds fun.
As far as we can judge from here, the bandits have taken refuge there.
Okay.
If I were you, I wouldn't go down there.
Well, we
They've
need to
set up
find
many outposts and guards.
bandit
You better
outfits to go
avoid
in
the
there,
swamp
right?
Until you have more experience, or find a way to go around the bandits. In the
You're
west, we
too
have
much of a
discovered some
weak
pirates.
baby boy.
I'm not sure, but I believe they have also discovered us. They don't seem too perturbed by our presence, though.
I mean, you're just random nerds in robes, right? Come on now. Honestly, it's better than most Elder Scrolls voice acting. I remember being really shocked when I discovered that, when I was playing Oblivion ages ago on stream. Remember that? Remember when I spent 6 months of my life playing Oblivion on this fucking stream? But, I remember playing Oblivion on stream, and I remember being so shocked when I found out that Linda Carter was one of the main voice cast in that game. Because the voice acting in that game is really, really genuinely very bad. But she's quite a good actor. Anyway. End. Whatever. By the way, did you buy the map from Kronos? Oh, I did not. I bought lots of potions, but I should go find him now. I was there that stream. Yes, you were. Because I follow her on Twitter and stuff because she's cool. She is what the children call based, if you didn't know on Twitter. She's like really cool about trans people and gay rights and all that and she's like a leftist on Twitter. But I didn't know I had no idea that she was in video games at all. Based on what? God, I love it's such an annoying joke, but I fucking love it. The Forgotten Valley of the Builders. Bye. Anything else? I have so much coal and shit on me. Why do I have any of that? Also, I don't need all this mana potions. I mean, I'm not going to use it, let's be honest. I barely use magic. End. Okay, M. Ooh, I quite like how amateurish the maps are. Which kind of, you know, sounds almost like a backhanded comment or compliment. But I quite like that the maps are in-universe seem to be drawn by people who don't really know how to draw maps. They're just like scribbles on paper. I think it's kind of fun. Okay, so I don't go to the swamp yet, basically. It looks a lot like the swamp camp in the first game, just from the layout right now. So I guess we'll go west? Sure. West? Out here? Is this the right way? No. Oh, no. North is not north on the map, is it? Is it? Oh, whatever. Let's just go in this direction. I'm bad at reading maps. If I didn't have Google Maps when I was traveling, I would still be lost in a subway somewhere. There were people, I saw people, and I didn't think these people still existed, but I saw people when I was traveling in Amsterdam and in Nottingham. Actually, not Nottingham, but in Amsterdam, I saw plenty of them. People holding physical maps, like a paper map, like a square piece of paper with routes written on it. I didn't think those still existed. I didn't think you could buy those. I mean, I guess if you know how to read them, it's kind of useful. But, like, doesn't everybody have a phone now, right? Like, doesn't everybody have a smart device that can display some sort of mapping software that just tells you where to go? Like, it baffled me that people still used physical maps. Because I genuinely don't think I'd know how. Like, as soon as you make a wrong turn, don't you just get lost forever? Like, because you don't know where the fuck you are. I guess you'd have to just, like, keep an eye out for street names, but I'd never look at fucking street names. I guess you'd have to.
Who on earth are you?
Alligator Jack! I love him.
What others?
Well, the mages who are hanging around these ruins over there. Are
Is this
you
another
one of
pirate?
that bunch, then? Brave thing to run around here by yourself.
I've got dragon armor and a cool sword. I'll probably be fine. Those people will be kings when the internet gets taken out. If there's an EMP, those people will be worth more than gold. Surprisingly, you can find paper maps in almost every city here in the Netherlands. Often you can find special maps with all the local walking routes. Oh, see, we had one, but we didn't use it. Like, we didn't have, like, a specific paper map. What we had was, Emma bought, like, a little tiny guidebook kind of thing. Just, like, because we booked, like, a couple of things each day that we were there. Like, a couple of different museums and stuff like that. And then our idea was, look, we don't know how long each thing is going to take exactly, so we'll just, like, get this, like, tiny little guidebook that's, like, updated last year or whatever, flick through it and see what sounds fun to do in the downtime. And so we used that a little bit. But it came with maps, but we just kind of left them at the hotel, because it was like, well, why would we bother? Like, come on now. Who are you?
I'm sure you've heard of me before.
Alligator Jack.
I'm Alligator Jack.
I have not.
All over the country. I'm one of the most dangerous pirates around here. Together with
His
Captain
voice is
Gray,
also going a bit
I've
weird.
boarded more merchant vessels than
He
I
doesn't
can
sound as
count.
Irish as the previous
You're looking
pirate.
at a living legend here.
Your captain's name is Greg. Oh, Greg is the captain. Okay.
Your captain's name is Greg?
Right.
I
He's
like
the
Greg.
greatest pirate the sea ever spawned.
Oh,
I
Greg's
think
our
I know
friend.
Your captain. I met him in Corinus.
Greg in Corinus. Nonsense.
Yes, he saved me
Greg
last
was out
session.
at sea after booty with some of the lads. The only
Always
thing
after
that could
booty.
bring Greg to Corinus would be one of the king's prison galleys. He's one of the most wanted men in the land. He'd
Yeah, he's
never
got a cool
march
eye
into
patch.
town voluntarily and have the royal guard throw him into prison.
If you say so.
Fair enough. And I'm going to yawn. I hope that made every one of you yawn too, because I find that annoying when that happens. I thought everyone knew how to read maps. Well, I just don't think it's ever come up. I've never had a physical map to read. Like, I grew up in the era of Google Maps. Like, I have a very, very early memory of, like, my dad driving me somewhere, and he had printed out a route from Google Maps when they didn't have, like, when smartphones weren't as prominent and offline stuff wasn't as prominent. Like, you couldn't download stuff offline to use later on your phone or whatever. I remember him printing off a Google Maps route and using that in the car, but that's about it. I've never been around anybody who's used a physical map. I've never been handed one to read. I wouldn't know, really. I think maybe we used, like, geography maps in geography class in secondary school, but that's about it. I like to leave my phone at the hotel because I'm afraid to use it. I get that. There was always a thing of, like, if I do get mugged or pickpocketed or something, I am going to be lost forever. Like, I basically wouldn't know what to do without my phone. Plenty of people cannot read maps, exactly. As a kid going around France, we had to use paper maps, so I'm used to it. Isn't there only one road in Ireland that just leads to Dublin? Do you know a fellow named Raven?
Do you know
I was in Dublin.
named
I flew back
Raven?
into Dublin
Of
recently.
course. He's the
It
leader
was
of
fine.
the bandits
Like,
to the east.
I don't know. I don't
What's
really
your
have any
business
strong
with
feelings
him?
about Dublin, which is unusual in Ireland, I think. If you live in Dublin, you tend to think that...
You need slapping down.
Hello, Ollie. I love that clip. I need to get in some new sound alerts, actually. I might add some new ones after the streams at some point. But, if you live in Dublin, you tend to think that Dublin is the greatest city on the planet, right? Which, you know, makes sense. Like, if you live there, you have some pride in it or whatever. If you live outside of Dublin, I think you're supposed to despise Dublin. Like, especially if you're from Cork, where I am from. I'm from Cork, and you were meant to fucking hate Dublin. Dublin is meant to be, like, essentially your enemy. But I don't have any strong feelings about Dublin. Dublin basically just looks exactly like Cork, but, like, more heroin and bigger. It's fine. I've been there a few times. It's fine. I've never really hung out there that much, to be honest. Anyway, I'm gonna kill him.
I've got to kill him.
What? You? How are you going to do that? Isn't that guy way out of your league?
I don't
You
know how
won't
hot
even
he
get
is.
Close to him. The bandits he surrounded himself with will skin you alive first. You won't even get past their first outpost. The way you look, those bandits will get itchy fingers when they spot you a mile away.
I need an
I've
outfit.
got a better idea. Come and join us. That'll give you time to think about it. Once you've tried our good homebrewed rum, things will look very different.
I need a bandit's armor, please. Same with Zurich here in Switzerland. No one likes it. I think it's probably just a capital city thing, right? Like, doesn't everybody outside of London hate London? Isn't that a thing as well? Like, nobody likes London. They're seen as, like, you know, London types. Oh yeah, there's earthquakes here. It's been a while. I need a bandit's armor.
I need a bandit's armor.
What would you do with
Zurich
that?
is not the capital,
It'll only
isn't
get you
it?
into trouble if you're seen
What's the
with it.
capital of Switzerland?
Everyone's going to take you for a bandit.
Yeah, London
and
is
they will try
shite.
to kill you.
Do you have any idea where I could find armor
Do you
like
have
that?
any idea where I could find armor like that?
We used to have one in our pirate camp, but I don't know whether it's still there.
Look, I think people maybe are not realizing just how little anybody in Ireland knows about Switzerland. Switzerland is basically people will forget it exists. We have no qualms with Amsterdam, weirdly enough. I mean, Amsterdam was really nice. I liked Amsterdam quite a bit. I like I said, I'll probably go back in, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. I'll probably go back for another few days. I genuinely enjoyed it. Maybe some other parts as well of the country as well. Constitutionally, we don't have one, but it's de facto Bern. I've never even heard of Bern ever. I would have assumed it's Zurich, because Zurich is, like, if I'm honest, literally the only city in Switzerland I have ever heard of. So I would have assumed it's that. I mean, look, before you get annoyed at me about that, ask yourself how little you know about Ireland. Like, could you name 3 cities in Ireland? Probably not. How have you not heard of Bern? I don't know. Where's your pirate camp?
Where's your pirate camp?
See the cave passage over there? Go through it and continue west, and you'll come to our beach sooner or later.
Lovely.
That's where our log huts are. I can take you there if you want.
Okay.
If you do me a favor first.
A
What
guide.
would that be?
I'll have to get the boys some meat before I can go back to camp.
I have some
You're
meat.
a strong fellow. I could use your help hunting. Interested?
Yes. Sure. What is it you hunt? Cork, Dublin, Limerick. Fine. Fuck. Those are basically the 3. Well, there's like 4 cities in Ireland, really, and then the north. You should look it up. Wonderful city. I'm moving there in some months. The Miracle of Bern. Hang on. What is this? The Miracle of Bern. The Miracle of Bern is a 2003 film by Sönke Wortmann, which tells the story of a German family and the unexpected West German miracle victory in the 1954 World Cup final in Bern, Switzerland. I'll be honest, I've never been less interested in a movie. It's about German, Swiss, 1950s football. I can't name 3 cities, but I can name most of the counties. Is that what they're called in Ireland, counties? Yes. And in that case, you can, because every city in Ireland is just named after the county. There's Cork, and then Cork City, and then there's Dublin, and then there's Dublin City, and then there's Galway City, there's Limerick City. They're very unimaginative. So, yeah, when I say Cork, I'm usually referring to Cork City. But it's also the name of the county. It's just the name of the county again, basically. It's weird. I only know that because I've been to Dublin. You're from Cork, and the town I went to in high school was called Limerick. I'm not sure how much the movie has to do with Switzerland. Not a football fan. I am also not a football fan. which got me, like, not bullied, but I would say excluded gently when I was a kid. I hated football, and I still hate football. And a lot of people in Ireland fucking love football and base their identities on it. Weirdly, it's all English teams as well. There are Irish football teams, but they're all terrible. And so most people in Ireland seem to support either Manchester United, Man City, Liverpool, or Arsenal. I don't know why. All the sort of Northern English teams. Oh yeah, same. The skyline of Bern is the Alps. If you're going there by train, you'll have a wonderful view. Oh, okay. I watched Sound of Music last night for the first time in my life. That's a beloved classic. That's ends with them going into Switzerland. Well, not really. But, you know, it ends with them going over the Swiss Alps, theoretically. I hated it. I really, really hated that movie. Sorry. I know it's considered a beloved, like, childhood classic for a lot of people, but I watched the entire thing, all fucking 3 and a bit hours of it, and I really, really disliked it. Like, really, really disliked it. Fast forward to 2022, and your lack of football interest has landed you in with the nerd crowd, so who's laughing now? Here are all the counties I know off the top of my head. Donegal, Sligo, Galway, Limerick, Offaly. You know where... people outside of Ireland have heard of fucking Offaly? Sorry. All Offaly has is sheep and sort of people who can't read. Kildare, Westmeath, Meath, Dublin, Wexford, Cork, Kerry, Waterford, Kilkenny, Roscommon, Tyrone. I am in the sort of Cork-Waterford area, if anybody was interested. I probably couldn't name all the Irish counties off the top of my head. Like all 26 or 32, depending on your inclinations. I mean, I'd recognise them, obviously, and I could probably put them down on a map if somebody gave me a tile and told me to put it down. But off the top of my head, listing them, I was never really that good at geography, to be honest. Tyrone, Ireland has a stereotypical black man county. Tyrone, I've never been to Tyrone, I think. It's close. It's above Cork somewhere. I think it's part of Northern Ireland now. Is it? Tyrone? No. Tyrone isn't part of Northern Ireland. Donegal is up in the north, but it's not in the actual north of Ireland. You know, it's not in the country known as Northern Ireland. Tell me about you... Well, what is it you hunt? Sorry, I forgot I was playing a game.
Only alligators, usually. But they're no good for eating. And there aren't any left around here anyway. So I take what I can find. Swamp rats.
I've never eaten rat.
Most beasts around here taste like old socks, or they're as tough as alligator.
But swamp rats are a delicacy.
Swamp rats are the only thing that is remotely edible.
I forgot I was playing a game as the default state of this stream, don't worry. Tell me more about you pirates, Tyrone Biggums. I don't know what that means. Is that a reference to something?
We've been living here for years. Back before the war, everyone knew us from here to the mainland. Our flag alone would spread terror.
Nobody's ever said mainland like that.
But those times are past now.
Oh, Tyrone is the southwestern county. What was I thinking
Our
of?
Captain Greg left to try
Was
and
I thinking
catch
of
another.
Tip? Because
The
they both
rest
begin
of
with
us are
T.
sitting here in
Jesus.
camp, twiddling
That's
our
how bad I am at
thumbs until he
geography.
comes back. I hope he'll bring back lots of booty.
Let's go hunting. Sure, let's do it.
Let's go.
I've let it get dark. That surely
Alright,
won't be a problem.
With 2 people, that's child's play.
I'm gonna let you do
Ready?
most of the work, I think. Yes, go for it. This will
Yes.
give me like a little
Great.
tour.
Just stay right behind me.
I will. Do you want to know why I know Ireland that well? Sure, why not? I've been told that Germans really love Ireland, and I don't know why. Because Ireland, I would say, is completely neutral towards Germany. not in any sort of bad way either. Just like, I would say people in Ireland don't really think much of Germany either way. I would say generally sort of positive but vague, you know, that kind of thing. It's entirely because of Europa Universalis 4 and Crusader Things 2. The nerd geography teachers. Every like hyper nerd, and it's like a step beyond even turbo nerd. You know, the type of people who play like CK2 and EU4 and like fucking Iron Hearts or whatever. You know, those like incredibly dense grand strategy games. They're all very good at geography just because of that. I've never played one. Ooh, are these mantises? Oh, I love them. I think mantises are quite cute. Ah! Sorry, he was still attacking me and I didn't realize. Mantis head. Cool. I like mantises. Also, what has been sent in the chat? Oh, there we go. The Pale. The Pale. I can't remember why it was called The Pale. The Pale is like the area around London where or London, Dublin. The reason I said London is because all of the English people lived in the Pale, basically. I don't know why it was called that. Cork does not look like this anymore. The Dingle Bay? Oh, gee. I've never heard it called the Dingle Bay. Just keep in mind, they're just called mantis, not giant mantis. So these are normal-sized mantises in the world of Gothic. I think they're less scary than normal mantises when they're huge. What is this? Oh, that's Burn. And it looks basically like a shot from The Sound of Music. So, you know, fair enough. It looks very pretty. It looks incredibly pretty. Anyway, I mean, close this. Oh, I can't really stress how little I like Sound of Music. Like, if you're interested in watching Sound of Music, and you have any sort of low tolerance for sort of saccharine, you know, kind of gooey, overly sweet movies, don't watch it. Because my god, it will set you on edge. At least I'm getting the experience from this guy killing everything. That's cool. Like, I can kind of just passively level up, I think, which would be nice. Ooh, a scroll. And a boarding knife. I don't know what that means. What scroll was that? Was it anything? I'll look through it later, it's fine. It'll give you a cavity, yes. The Irish Dream right there. What is this? I mean, look. It may as well be, right? I think there are more Irish Americans than Irish people, right? Like, by far. I mean, Irish Americans are weird and not particularly liked here. But, you know, they call themselves that. I think there's so many of them in, like, Boston and places like that, right?
The Hollow. There should be some of those beasts around here. Follow me.
Cool. Actually, when I was watching The Sound of Music, a lot of songs that I knew I hated from show tunes, I didn't know came from that movie. So it was enlightening for me. Every time a song would come up, I always said, oh, I don't know any songs from Sound of Music. I don't know what's in it. And then a song would start playing and I'd be like, oh, I know this. It sucks. Like, these are a few of my favorite things. That one's from Sound of Music, apparently. It sucks. I hate that song. And what else? Oh, so many more. The only one I knew was that one that it opens with, where it's like,
less monster around.
the hills are alive with the sound of music. That one, which is very boring. I mean, if it kind of seems like you're taking out the rats for me. I don't really have to do that much.
I was afraid of that.
Afraid of what?
This handful of beasts here is only about half of what I need. Now we'll have to enter the canyon. Watch out. It's very dangerous deeper down in the canyon. If you hold your life dear, stay very close to me.
What if I just let you first? Yes, that one. Yes, these two actually. I am 16, going on 17, something, something, rape. That song. So that's not the lyrics, but it's the vibe you get from it. It's a song that I have heard the tune of that, at least. And it seems to be a song about how now that this, like, child is becoming 16, or like 16 and a half, every man in Austria is going to want to fuck her, and so she needs, like, a strong older man to take care of her. And it's a very fucking weird song. It's played very straight. It's a very unpleasant song. And then the one that I hated most from the movie was the final song. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. That one. I genuinely wanted the Nazis to win when they were singing that song. When that song started playing, I was like, maybe they should get caught. I really find this upsettingly bad. Fine, let's go.
Fine,
Go for
let's
it.
go.
All right.
Let me loot the swamp rat. You can probably die. It looks like you have kind of a health bar that I might need to worry about. There's more rats down there. Are you fucking blind? Even I can see that. A rat just moved down in those bushes and he's just leaving it. When the dog bites and the bee stings and I'm feeling sad, I try to remember a few of my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. I honestly wanted the movie to just catch fire when that was playing.
Come on.
And also, this might be a contentious thing to say. I found the singing really irritating and stagey. Like, I know that, bravo, Encore. Like, I know that Julie Andrews, or whatever her name is considered, like, one of the all-time great singers. I found her really annoying, her voice. It was all just shouting. It was very shouty singing. It felt like everybody was on stage and, like, really trying hard to project their voice. And I was like, you know there's boom mics pointed at you. You don't need to do this. It's like, I don't know, just nothing about it really I like. Actually, no, there was two things I liked about it. Christopher Plummer was really funny in it. Christopher Plummer, if you don't know, like, recently deceased, famous, incredibly famous, well-liked actor. I think the last movie he did was Knives Out. He was like the old guy who starts everything in Knives Out, and he was really good in that too. But Christopher Plummer is really good in it and very sarcastic and funny. And apparently extremely hot as well. But also Max, I think his name is. I can't remember the actor's name, but there's a character called Max who's very funny in it as well. Like sleazy music producer type. That was funny. But yeah, other than that, hated every second of it. Just really did not like it. Don't watch Sound of Music, basically. It doesn't hold up. And actually, it's one of those movies a bit like Home Alone. It's not like Home Alone in many ways. I'll just preface that now. But it's one of those movies that I always assume is a beloved classic that has like really high ratings on like Rotten Tomatoes or Metacritic. It only has like 60% on Metacritic. Why the fuck do people like this? All the critical scores were not that good for the movie. It won Oscars at the time, but like current scores for it are not particularly positive. They're all like, it's fine, but it's a bit gooey and saccharine, and you'll probably be annoyed by it. That was all that was like the consensus on Rotten Tomatoes, and it has like 63 or something on metadata, like, you know, or Metacritic. And it had like a similar line about it. And I was like, why is this liked? Why is this always held up as like an enduring classic? It's like when you look at Home Alone and it has like 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I agree, because I hate that movie as well. I think it sucks. But I always assumed that that movie was beloved by everybody and that I was the odd one out. Turns out critics hate it too. Well, at least lukewarm on it.
Say,
Yeah.
Can you tell me what I took you along for? You didn't kill a single swamp.
Yes, I did.
Oh, well. Maybe you can be useful some other way. Here, take this swamp rat meat to lazy old Morgan.
I killed some
You'll find him in our
mantises.
camp. He's
Mantids.
probably lounging on the beach somewhere. He'll be waiting for this. Henry usually guards the entrance to the camp and keeps a lookout for bandits. If he refuses to let you in, just tell him that I sent you. Maybe that'll make him a bit more sociable. Henry
Fair
is
enough.
a little too eager and a bit bossy too.
Okay, fine. Yes, it is an old film with big sound stages that were more stage-like than movie studio-like. You can tell. And it kind of works. I think the movie looks quite good. That's maybe a positive. The set design and stuff is quite good. There's a scene where they're getting chased through Austria by Nazis. Like, they're getting chased through Salzburg, I think is where the movie takes place, by some Nazis. And the, like, city soundstage sets look quite good. It looks like you're watching kind of an elaborate stage show, which kind of works for the movie. I don't know, there's a couple of things that are fine about it, but I found it so insufferable. Metadata critic. But yeah, every song is delivered like it's being shouted into a stadium. And it's like, oh, it's very annoying. Everybody sings like this. Ugh. End. Okay,
If
thank
you're
you, my
looking
friend.
For me, you'll usually find me near my camp in front of the palisade.
Now, did he tell me
Palisades.
exactly where to go?
Just continue west from
I know
here
who
and you'll
I meant to
what
see. It's
mean.
Morgan, right? but down here maybe? Let's see. We'll kill some rats regardless. What movie? Oh, I'm talking about The Sound of Music. I really, really disliked it. A desert rat! Oh, it's so fucking cute! I do have to say that might be the best out of context clip I've ever made. Oh no, what have I fucking said? Oh no, you just made a big mistake. Genuinely wanted what? Oh, did I say something positive about the Nazis again? This occurs a worrying amount of the time. That one. I genuinely wanted the Nazis. Okay, well, we might need to worry about that later. If I get an email from Twitch, it's very much my own fault. Ooh, this music's quite good. I haven't really considered the music in the Gothic series particularly interesting. The music in this game and the previous game are just kind of there. They're not bad, they're just there. But that was like a nice little piece of battle music. Didn't last long, and now it's gone, and we're back to just sort of vague ambient nonsense. Let's try and find the pirate ship. We're in the desert now. I don't think I want to be in the desert. I think I want to be near a pirate ship. Oh fuck, where am I? Probably down, like, back here and around, I imagine? Or maybe through this mine? It's probably not through the mine. It's probably back around here for the pirates. Swamp weed time to talk. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I mentioned this a few times now. I have smoked weed never. I have done it through a bong once and had no effect with my parents. And I had a single edible in Amsterdam, and it didn't really have that much of it. It definitely had an effect. I felt something happen, right? But it wasn't really much. And I don't think it was enjoyable. It wasn't bad, I would say. Like, it didn't make me, like, swear off forever the idea of weed or anything like that. But it didn't, like, endear me to it at all. I was just like, something's happening, but it's kind of just there. It's not, I'm not really loving it. What the fuck is that up there? Somebody's fighting something. Hello, people. Are you bandits or friends? Ah, not friends! Fucking hell. I love weed. I don't think this is... You'll have to tell me, people who know weed. I think this is a really, really small amount of weed. Half a gram? I had 2 small glasses of white wine, and then had an edible that had half a gram of weed in it. Like a little brownie. Like a small little brownie, which was quite expensive. Like a small little brownie with half a gram of weed. I don't think that's very much, so maybe that's why it didn't really do much to me. But, you know, I just didn't, I don't know. I could take it or leave it, I think. I was fine with it, but it was like, let's kill these bandits. My armor is actually able to take a fucking beating for once. Come on. Oh, mantises are here. Cool. Can the mantises help me? There we go. Mantises, help. Help. I'm actually learning to fight. It's a new order. It's amazing. How big were these right, we're gonna leave him there for a second. We'll deal with him in a bit, maybe. Let me just steal some stuff first. Rough sword, some gin and some ham. Lovely. Do you drink alcohol often or take medication? Because that can impact your high. I take a low dosage of antidepressants, and I virtually never drink. I've never actually been drunk, which is very unusual for an Irish person, I'm aware. Like, it always raises eyebrows even here when I say that. But I've never actually been drunk. In fact, those 2 glasses of white wine, probably the most I've drunk, like, outside of, like, New Year's ever. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't kill me. There we go. Lovely. So, you know, I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I don't know how weed works or how it interacts with other things. But it was fine. Like I said, it wasn't unpleasant at all. Like, I was worried that, you know, maybe with the medication and stuff, maybe it would, like, fuck me up in a weird way. But, you know, is there a bed in the tower? Can't see shit in this dark. I'm gonna look. Actually, yes. You know what? I bought some light scrolls specifically for this sort of thing. Where are they? Where are my light scrolls? I can't remember what the icon looks like. They're not all gone, are they? I bought like 5 of the fuckers. Where are they? Where are my light spells? Oh, they're right there. I already have them equipped. Sorry. Light! Woo! There we go. And there is a bed. Fantastic. Let me just open this chest first. Ah. Lockpick broke. Cool. So it's A. No. A. A. D? A. 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 D. D. I know I should be reloading after those and like redoing them properly, but I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to go through the cutscene bit again. Sleep till morning. I'm actually rested. Fantastic. I think there can be a subconscious factor to it. The overall objective is to relax, and that can be difficult when you're somewhere foreign with a sense of schedule to remember. I would say it worked all right with that. Basically, I'll describe very briefly in about 20 seconds what the effects were for me, right? I went on like a little canal cruise thing, which was fine. We went on 2 over the course of the week, and the second one was definitely better. But I drank 2 small glasses of white wine, and then we walked around for a bit. Like, walked around the red light district medieval area of the town. We found like a hipstery little coffee shop, and I had a single small edible, right? And then nothing for about, I would say, an hour. We were just walking around, and we went into a restaurant and stuff afterwards. And then very suddenly, I felt more tired than I've ever been in my life. like I had been awake for 48 hours, kind of tired. Like when you were a kid and you'd skip a night of sleep to reset your sleep schedule for school. Like that level of tired. So fucking tired. I nearly fell asleep in the restaurant. And just kind of felt like it was slightly difficult to focus and stuff like that. And so then I just went back home and fell asleep. Oh, for fuck's sake, you idiot Gunther. But yeah, that was it, really. Oh, God. Well, there's nothing up there, so we're not going back up. Sleep till next morning. Cool. What the fuck was that noise? What was that noise? Is that another mantis? Maybe it was a mantis. We'll see. Sounds like indica couch. I don't know, actually. I can't remember which one it was. Because there's 2, like, main strains, isn't there? But I don't really know anything about them. Okay, mantises, turns out we can deal with. Actually, I don't feel that underpowered here in this little area. I feel less underpowered here than I did in the previous area, which is nice. It's probably, you know, more good gear that I have now, because I was very underpowered throughout the last chapter. I got lost in Amsterdam because I was stoned. I think, look, you could see a lot of people. I thought that was me for a second. Jesus. I thought that was like a clone of me that I had found on the ground. Fucking hell. Ooh, dark mushroom. Anything to rob in here? Yes. But, yes, a very sleepy, hazy. Definitely a mantis. We got lost a couple of times, but, you know, through, like, very minor things. Like, we once got on a metro going in the wrong direction, but then because we had free metros because of a card we had, we just got off at the next stop and went back, so we lost about 4 minutes of time maximum, so it was fine. But, you know, a couple of times we did that. Not, like, proper getting lost, which was nice. It was quite stressful, I would say. The first day or 2 we were there, I found quite stressful. Because the things we were doing were fun. But I was always kind of worried about getting lost. And, you know, this is the first time... Oh, excuse me. This is the first time that I had been traveling without somebody else doing the planning. Like, normally either parents or friends or whatever would have done the... would have done all the travel organizations and booking everything. This time it was all me. For the first... I'm 26 years old. You'd think it would have come up at some point. But it hadn't. And so I was very worried for the first day or 2. I was like, oh God, I'm going to ruin everything. Everything's going to melt down and I'm going to be lost forever. I'm going to somehow run out of money. I'm going to be lost in Amsterdam for 2 years. And then obviously it was fine. So, you know, It's just me being weird. Oh, black goblins! There was goblins here. I was wondering what that fight was. It was goblins and mantises.
Nothing there.
Hello, Horseman833. Welcome. We have a history with horse people in this stream, I would say, after playing Horse Prince. I still have nightmares about playing Horse Prince. But yeah, I don't know. Traveling was fun. I would recommend traveling. If you've never traveled and planned it out yourself and stuff like that, that's all, you know, maybe give it a try. But I am a very anxious person. I am on anti-anxiety medication. I'm a very anxious person, and I was very frantic that first day about getting lost. It was interesting too. It made me think about how, like, your perception changes when you have a different state of mind. Because when I first landed in Amsterdam and we walked around that first day, it seemed like the biggest city in the world. Like, it seemed fucking huge. I was like, oh my god, everything is like an hour away from each other and everything's going to be so fucking complicated to get around. And all these public transport lines, I'm never going to be able to figure it out. By the second day, I was fine. Like, it was completely fine. It was like, oh yeah, this is just a city. It's not even very big. You can walk anywhere in like 20 minutes or just get a tram, and they come every minute if you want. I accidentally got to the end of the tram line. Oh, there you are. Jesus, I thought you were dead for a second. I got nostalgic about old games I played way back in the day. This was one of my favorites. This is something I hear a lot about this game. This game is beloved by people, especially in Central Europe. I'm not going to ask where you're from, because that might be private information. But especially if you're like German or Czech or anything like that, you seem to love this game. And you played it as a kid.
Welcome to the Goblin
Oh, thank you for
Cave.
the follow. That's very kind of you. But I had never heard of it before until people from that area of the world recommended it to me on Discord. And so I played through all of Gothic 1 and went, that was really fun, and just immediately jumped into Gothic 2 as well. Now, we are making slow progress, but we are making progress. We're in the pirate camp, I think.
Halt.
Yes,
Friend
hello,
or
Henry.
foe?
I might do that on stream at some point, about old games that I played a lot as a kid, and like go back and play them. I was thinking about doing that. I played it in like high school. Like, I have always kind of wanted on this stream to... Foe. I didn't even realize that was an option. I've always kind of wanted on this stream to go back and play something like Neverwinter Nights or Icewind Dale. Because I played them when I was like 12. Like, a lot. Like an unhealthy amount. But I can't really remember a lot about them, if I'm honest, because it's been a while. So I might go back and play those. The thing is that from what I remember, at least when I was about 12, 13, Neverwinter Nights might be like 120 hours long. So maybe it wouldn't be a great fit. Friend! Of course I'm a friend to the pirates.
Friend.
Anyone can say that. I don't know you. What do you want here?
I'm sorry, I love this is so far is by far the best voice actor in the game. I love him. I want in there, of course.
I want in there.
Really? That'll cost you, though.
It'll
500
cost you,
gold
dough.
pieces.
Huh? For what?
Don't make such a fuss. There's plenty of stuff here in camp that might interest you. You got some gold, haven't you?
Man, these pirates are pricks. 500 gold. I mean, I theoretically have infinite gold, right? Like, I can go back to the other world through the portal, maybe. I don't know if I can. But, and make more swords and get more armor or more money from that. But I don't want to. It sounds like effort. Can't we come to some sort of agreement somehow? Gunther's not an attractive-looking man, is he?
Can't we come to an agreement somehow?
Well, give me a good reason and I might make it cheaper for you.
I know Morgan.
I'm supposed to bring Morgan this meat.
Haha, and who sent you?
Alligator Jack.
Yes.
He
I had
says
forgotten
that
his
Morgan
name,
is
but that
already
guy.
waiting for it.
I see. Not in the mood himself, is he?
Nah, he seems kind of lazy, to be honest. Let me in.
Let me in.
You want to play errand boy for Alligator Jack and bring the swamp rat meat to Morgan. 400 gold pieces.
That's still a
Just
lot.
Get lost. It's as simple as that.
Oh, if you ask him everything you can, he'll give you a discount for killing bandits for sure. Oh, fuck. Can I say I think that's too much?
I think that's too much.
Come on, I already...
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I must see to it that these miserable wretches gets the palisade built in time. If
The
they
grammar
don't,
is all
Captain
over the
Greg
place.
will
I love
kick
it.
my ass all over the place. Also,
Captain
I keep
Greg isn't even
strangers
here.
From traipsing in here just like that.
What are you building the palisade for?
What
I
are
wish
you
I had
building the
kept like an
palisade for?
autographed
But we don't want to
like
make it too
eye
easy
patch
for
from
the
Greg
bandits.
just to show these
Those
people.
bastards are getting more brazen all the time. They've been sneaking around our camp for days now, just like sharks after a shipwreck. Some of those good-for-nothings are holding up in the tower a little south of here.
I
But
accidentally
that's
killed
only
all
an
them.
advance party, I'm sure. If they're really stupid enough to mount an attack, we'll give them a welcome they won't forget.
These guys remind me of bikers that I've met. You know, they give off that kind of vibe. About those bandits in the tower, I think I killed them all. There was only like
About
3 of
those
them.
bandits in the tower.
Yes?
They're a history.
Did you pull that off all by yourself? Respect! Maybe you'll even be a real pirate someday.
Greg's your boss?
Greg's your boss?
He sure is, and it's Captain Greg to you.
Greg's a
Have I
friend
made
of mine.
myself
We like
clear?
Greg.
He's a great man. If you meet him, be careful not to get on the wrong side of him. You won't live long enough to regret it. He's not in the camp right now, though. Francis is in command for now. He sits in front of Greg's hut all day and goggles at us working.
In a sort of perverted way? Okay, let me in.
Let me in.
You want to play errand boy for Alligator Jack and bring the swamp rat meat to Morgan. And best of all, you got that varmint in the tower off our backs. I never
Varmint.
thought you could do it all by yourself. 200 gold pieces.
Okay, that's
Just
fine.
get lost.
That's
It's as simple
okay.
as-
200. That's a 300 euro discount. That's pretty good. Here's your gold.
Good. Here's your gold.
Thanks. Welcome to our camp. If you were planning to sign on with us, lad, you're out of luck.
I just did
Only
all
the
that shit for
captain
you.
decides who gets to sign on in here, and he took half the crew and went to sea after booty. But you can stay until
Pirates
he's
love
back,
booty.
provided you don't cause any trouble here.
I might like to be I don't know. I don't know if I would like to be a pirate. I've never been hugely like impressed by ships or the sea. Like I've lived by the seaside my entire life. And so I just kind of get bored by the sea. I've been on plenty of boats and ships and seasides in my life, and it's just like, nah. It's just kind of dull. Whenever people who didn't grow up by the seaside who grew up in like landlocked areas come to where I live, they always go, oh, it's so beautiful and majestic. And I look at it with nothing but ennui. End. Fine. Goodbye. That lad sawing the log is having a right time of it. He's really not going hard enough. He's not getting through that log. There's something Sisyphusian. Is that even the way you're supposed to pronounce that word? About these kind of idle animations. Like, he's gonna be there forever. Like, he will probably never stop sawing this log. If we come back at the very end of the game, or if we close down the game and come back in 20 years, he'll still be sawing this log. Can I steal it? No, okay. Like, just forever. Just consistently doing that. Nothing ever changing. It's kind of depressing in a way. Right, I need to find Morgan. Morgan and... After Morgan, we need to find some sort of bandit outfit, right? In this place. But I can't remember how we were going to do that. We need to talk to Morgan first, anyway. Hello, Skip. I like your bandana. I've never worn a bandana, and I don't think I could pull it off. Aren't we all alone in this universe sawing our own logs? Oh, another one. Hello, Owen. It's weird seeing Owen spelled like that. That is not how it's spelled here. It's like, I think that's the anglicized version. You met Skip in Corinus also? Oh, I did meet Skip! Yes, I did meet Skip. Skip was on the beach, wasn't he? Skip was the one we got the rum for to give to Bartok, or whatever the fuck his name was. I remember. Francis. Ooh, I like the music here. Somebody's playing like an old...
I'll never get this open without the right key.
An old accordion. Normally, I think accordions sound quite annoying, but sometimes they're nice. Like, I remember there's a character who plays an accordion in Breath of the Wild, which I played recently, and that was always really nice when he showed up. I quite liked it.
Things would have turned out different. New member of the Goblin Horde.
Thank you for the subscription. That's extremely kind of you. Welcome, I guess. I don't really have anything to... I don't know. I always toy with the idea of, whenever I get a subscriber or a follower, of having like a little catchphrase or something like that. But my brain rebels at even the idea of doing that, to be honest. Like, as a joke, I have opened streams before as the sort of like, you know, stereotypical gamer persona. Like, what's up, gamers? It's your boy, Dreya, here for some more high-level esports. And I get about 3 sentences in before I want to die. You're Morgan. Hello, Morgan. Wake up. I don't know why. I was expecting Morgan to be older. Cass is the character who plays the squeeze box in Breath of the Wild. Yes. Is there a difference between a squeeze box and an accordion? The definition of a gentleman is a man that can play the accordion but doesn't. Is that a Tom Waits quote? Because I think I've heard Tom Waits making that joke before, but it's probably a very old joke that he's just repeating, right? But I'm almost positive I've listened to like some sort of like bootleg Tom Waits live show where he makes that joke. Yes, it is. Yes. Got it. Yes. Why are the trees square in this game? They can clearly make round logs. I don't know. It's bizarre. Because squares are cool. I love Tom Waits. Tom Waits probably I would count as my favorite like solo artist musician. I love Tom Waits. I'm here to deliver some meat.
I'm here to deliver some meat.
I need a sip to wake me up.
Oh, is he Irish? A sip to wake me up. Oh no, he's a drunk.
That's better. So again, what do you want?
He is
I'm
Irish,
here to deliver
sort
some
of.
meat. From Alligator Jack?
I remember. Right. The meat. Give it here.
Jameet, give it here. He sounds like when I'm doing like when I try and do a strong Irish accent and I can never quite do it. Ah, sure, give me the meat, like. Dreya restoring a place in my heart through Tom Waits' love. I love Tom Waits so fucking much. His voice is really special. Tom Waits' voice, I mean, okay.
The piano has been drinking, not me.
I love Tom Waits. Anyway, I'll stop talking about Tom Waits. Usually squeeze boxes have less buttons, and I think they aren't diatronic in the same way as accordions or melodious. I don't really know. The only time I've really heard squeeze box be referred to is in that song by The Who that's just called Squeeze Box. I don't really know what the difference is. I associate accordions with like pirates and French people. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Greg made me commander of one of the 2 raiding troops. I'm responsible
His voice
for
is so
keeping the
weird.
camp supplied. Alligator Jack sees to that. I'm also responsible for keeping those beasts you find out here well away from the camp. That's what the
This
boys
man
do.
has
I
never
suppose I
been
don't want to
near
see a
Ireland.
single beast left around here when Greg comes back.
Do you ever do anything yourself? I'm gonna fucking yawn because he yawned. That's really annoying. I don't know what evolutionary benefit that gives us, but it's very fucking annoying. Any time yawning is even mentioned in a book, I will yawn.
Do you ever do anything yourself?
Hey,
It's kind of
none
rude.
of that lip. Mine is the most important task of all.
I sleep
I
and
train
drink.
my people. I make them into the best and most fearless fighters who ever sailed these waters.
Oh, his
And it's
accent's
not like
going.
the lads do all that work
Fighters.
for nothing. They get a good-sized bag of gold for their efforts.
His accent's going weird. I'll just say. I want to join. Can I join?
I want to join your troop.
My troop is hanging out at the beach. Those boys
The
won't lift
beach.
a finger
That kinda
until the
sounded Irish.
captain is back. You can count on that. But if you want to show everybody what you're made of, feel free to work on the northern beach. It's full of lurkers and who knows what else. Take them on by yourself, and you'll earn the respect.
Stop yawning!
Welcome
Stop!
to my troop. I'll go lie back down.
Cool, thank you. Is it yawning or hiccups? The scientists don't understand why we do it. I think it might be both. I can't really remember. I know what you mean, though. One of them is, like, very... It might be hiccups. Because hiccups... I don't know. I think I might have read when I was a kid that it was, like, a way of, like, clearing your diaphragm from blockages or something. But I don't think that's actually true. Yeah, I don't know why we hiccup or yawn. Like, what benefit could you get from yawning? I guess we'll go kill some lizards? I don't know. I don't really know what we're doing at this point, to be honest. I guess we'll talk to everybody. Lizards. Can I kill you? Yes, I can kill these lizards. These are fine. This is not bad. They're not doing that much damage to me. I can do a little bit of damage to them. Can I do the, like... I can't do the, like, quick whipping around of the weapon that I could in Gothic 1. They might have patched it out or something. Like, in Gothic 1, the easiest way to fight was to go, like, tap W and then D straight afterwards. And it would do, like, quick slashes back and forth. I can't seem to do it in this one. Just take some claws. Are you a lurker? You're even easier. I think. I can't quite remember. I think the lurkers are even easier. Yes, they are. Fantastic. Let's just clear this out for a second, and then we'll go back and talk to more pirates. You hiccup when your diaphragm is too low, and therefore it's coming to you to bring it up more. Okay. I don't know science. I did biology in school and was quite good at it, but I mean, that was at least fucking 8 years ago, probably, at least. You'll be able to do it after you reach 60% in one-handed. Okay. I assumed it would be like 40 or 50. It's good to know, I guess. Because that's basically how I won the last game, is that was very broken. That entire kind of move. The fact that the proper way to spell hiccup is rubbish. I hate it when you see that spelled that way. Like, hiccup, I have always spelled it H-I-C-C-U-P, right? But I think technically, if you look it up in the dictionary, the like proper old-timey way of spelling it is that H-I-C-C-O-U-G-H, as if it's high cough, which makes me upset because the English language basically doesn't make any sense. Ah! You're fucking huge. Run away. Oh, he's coming. There's no way I can take on this, right? There's like no way. I mean, if he's gonna get stuck, can I bring out... Do I have any crossbow or anything? I have a crossbow. Oh, no, he's not stuck anymore. Can I do anything to him? I mean, I can't even seem to hit the guy. I think it's hitting. The Bone Brigade? The Bone Brigade might be able to do something here. Let's try some goblin skeletons. Bone Brigade! Onwards! This isn't gonna work very well. Oh, God! It's so much bigger than I thought it would be. Help me, pirates! Oh, no. Alright, so that didn't work amazingly, did it? Meanwhile, the German word for it, if translated word for word, is swallow up, which makes a lot of sense if you think about it. It does! I mean, the word hiccup means nothing. It's just a noise, basically. I think it's just that it's so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's been said in different circumstances. But, the word hiccup, I think, is probably an onomatopoeia. You know, you make a kind of like noise. Also, it hurts now. I think I've made... Oh, I'm seeing through the world. Cool. I remember kind of almost enjoying hiccups. Not in a weird way, but, you know, like... When I was a kid, I always used to think hiccups were kind of fun. It was like, oh, I have hiccups. What a silly thing to have happen. Now, whenever I get hiccups, it, like, genuinely fucking hurts. I don't know why or when. I never, like, matched it to a specific age or anything. But when I get hiccups now, it really hurts my chest. It feels like my entire chest is getting seized when I do it, like a tiny mini heart attack. Maybe that's a bad health thing.
Face. What
Hello,
do you
Samuel.
Want, rum or something stronger?
What's stronger than rum? I think grog is the weakest, right? Grog is basically like watered down beer, I think. Rum, I think, is pretty strong. I've never had rum, I think. I guess like moonshine or poutine would be the strongest stuff. What's new in the camp?
What's new in the camp?
Nothing much has been happening here since Greg left. Morgan and most of his boys been just hanging around and boozing all day.
Does
The
this
only one who
game
does
think that
anything at all is
pirates are
Henry.
Irish?
He and his boys are building the palisade. It's high time for Captain Greg to come back and give that Francis a good swift kick in the ass.
Ass. I love that. They're doing like a sort of vaguely piratey, vaguely Irishy accent, but then the American comes through and is like, give him a good swift kick in the ass. It's really strange. What else have you got? Are you a
What
shop?
else have you got?
I could get you anything a pirate...
Ooh, okay. Do you have potions? Everything a pirate needs to survive, and it's just various varieties of alcohol. Cool. Well, thanks. And I don't think I need anything from Samuel. Oh, he's got like a little alchemist bench and a bar. That's kind of sweet. Hiccups always hurt. They were and continue to be annoying and ouchy. I don't know. I think I used to enjoy them. You're sleeping in a strange way. Although I kind of sleep in a strange way. I've noticed that my sleeping position has changed as I've gotten older. I used to sleep kind of dead still on my back. More and more as I'm older, I'm sort of like twisting myself up to sleep. A bit like, if anyone has seen Back to the Future, I kind of sleep the way Marty McFly sleeps. Like kind of twisted in half with like my arm over my back and stuff like that. I wake up looking like I've been beaten. And it's probably not good, because as I'm getting older, my joints are going to be fucked. Hello, Owen.
How's it look?
Who are you? Are you one of the bandits?
No.
Do I look like one?
Nah. Judging from your clothes, you've come a long way.
Okay, for this voice acting, we want you to just shout into the microphone. We'll normalize it later. Grog is like water, limes, and rum mixed to kill bacteria. Oh. I've never had grog. It always sounded unpleasant. I don't know if you can get grog anymore. It's like I associate grog with gruel. And you can get gruel places, but I don't think it would be nice. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm cutting wood for our camp.
No, you're not. You're just standing here.
I'm away here, almost breaking my back. And back in camp, they're all lounging in the sun.
I mean, this doesn't look like a nice place.
And?
If I had known
I would
all
hate to
this
hang
in
out on the
advance,
beach all day.
I'd never have become a pirate.
I mean, it can't all be robbery and rape, my friend. You have to do something in the meantime until, in between those bits. Doesn't it kind of go against being a pirate to have a camp like this? Aren't you supposed to be off in the... either, like, frequenting a port for prostitution or going off into the sea? Like, why are you bothering building a camp? Are you marooned? I don't really know. Hello, Francis. You're the leader, right? Is this your hut?
Is this your hut?
No, it belongs to Greg.
I'm Christian Slater. I need to get into Greg's hut,
I
then.
must get into Greg's hut.
For whatever reason.
Forget it. Greg's not there. And I've locked the door. And now I see to it that nobody sneaks around here to do a little looting. So make yourself scarce, or I'll let you have it.
I don't know what to do in this situation. Greg's your boss.
Greg is your boss?
I know Greg.
Now, don't try
should've-
and tell me that you know him. Any sailor, even any cursed landlubber
We
on
should
this
have gotten his
island
autograph or
knows
something.
the terrible Captain Greg.
Or like some
And he
DNA.
left me
Like a
in
jar of his
command.
blood or something just to
I'm
prove it.
responsible for making those
Oh, the
lazy bums
bandit
do
armor
what
is
he
in Greg's
commanded.
hut. Okay.
Some of the boys may think they can do whatever they damn well want now that the captain's not here. Won't
You can
they
tell this
be
was not
surprised
written
when
for an
Greg
American
comes
because this is
back?
bloody well want.
I'll tell him everything that's been going on here. Got it? Including who's been trying to get into his hut.
Yeah, we know
So
each other.
make
It's
yourself
fine.
scarce, or you'll be in a load of trouble.
Are you in love with Greg? I mean, that would be fine, but like you're being very aggressive. Let's see what you've got. See, this is the problem with one-line little answers like this. I don't know what tone I'm going to read this in. Like, is this going to be asking what he has for sale or asking him to fight? Because it could be either. If it's, okay, well then let's see what you've got. Like, you know, that could be, do you have anything to trade? Or it's, what have you got? That means you're challenging through a duel. See? Give me the keys to Greg's... Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna save. Hang on. I'm gonna save and heal. Here we go. Just for a second. I never knew that. Grog is general alcohol slang for Australian boomers, and groggy is for feeling sick. Groggy is definitely used here, like, as a slang term. Like, you know, if you're... Like, I've used it recently. If you're feeling dizzy or something like that, you feel... Like, I would say if you're feeling dizzy and kind of, you know, like you've been punched, basically, you say groggy, like kind of woozy. And yeah, I didn't know until I was, like, in my teens, probably, that grog was, like, a specific type of thing. I just knew it as, like, vague beer, I guess. Anyway, Francis, talk to me. Give me the key!
Give me the key to Greg's hut. You must be joking.
I'll give you 1,000 gold? Fuck that! Absolutely not. And just go around the back of the hut and hack the twig hut. Is that a thing I can do? No. I mean, you could climb up this in the night, surely, and just kind of, you know, break in through the thatched roof. Oh, fuck me. I mean, I guess we have to fight him, or we can pay him off. But how much gold do we have? Oh, we don't actually have that much gold left. I've been spending a lot of gold recently. Let's see what you got.
Well then, let's see what you got. What? I'm the captain here. I'll teach you respect, you landlubber.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck! I did way better than I thought I would, I'll be honest. Like, way better. 1 second. Let's try that one more time, actually. That was actually not going as badly as I thought it would. Oh, can I climb that cliff and jump into the roof? I think I might be able to. I thought that was a joke at first, but that might be open up there. How do I get up that cliff? Huh. Let's try this fight one more time, and then if not, we'll try that. Let's see what you got. Oh, the fact that he gets one hit off on me immediately makes me upset. I might be able to do this. I fucking did it! Yes! Holy shit! I won a duel! It's been a while. I'm slightly more powerful than I thought. I'm not gonna kill him. He seemed fine going through the roof anyway. Just pick up the key, swallow it, and then climb up the cliff in front of him. Should have bet on it.
All right. You're the better fighter. What do you
Absolutely didn't have faith in him through there. You can go through the roof. Oh, god damn it. Well, good stuff. Let me close this. This is one of the few rooms with a fucking door in it. A sextant. A golden candlestick. I was hoping for a journal that I could read. Oh, it's locked. Jesus. What about you? White rum. Some gold. Honestly, quite useful. Oh, come on. Click, 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 click. If I hold down the button, it'll pick up everything and I won't have a chance to see which things I'm getting. Greg's logbook. That's the one. What is a sextant? A sextant is something I see a lot in games, and I know it's a navigational thing, but I don't actually know what it does. Let's take all of this shit from him. Silver chalices, leather satchels, why not, right? Like, I don't know what you use a sextant for. Apple, tobacco, silver plate, sounds kinky. Let's read the log, I guess. Whatever else we got. What was that message in a bottle? A piece of paper in this bottle. Treasure map received. Ooh! Okay, cool. Where's Greg's thing? Greg's logbook. What did Greg sound like? Is it an elaborate compass? It allows you to triangulate your position using the sky. Oh, so it's like it's stars or whatever. Not in the directional sense compass. I think it's something for aligning with the sky, right? Okay, fair enough. Jinx, by the way. Arr, I've seen more than enough of this beach. Sand everywhere. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. I can't even sleep right anymore, 'cause everything itches. It's time that Raven forked over the gold for the prisoners, and we put to sea again. I'll have to have a word with the puffed-up jerk. How dare that ass? He made his stinking henchman at the gate send me away. He'll have me to reckon with. I'll turn this bootlucker bloodwin into fish food with me own hands. If he doesn't pay soon, I'll have to get tough. The bandits are getting brazen. They still haven't paid for the last delivery. We just don't have enough information. I have to find out what Raven wants here. I'll take the majority of the crew to the mainland and secure the ore. Francis will stay behind with a few people and fortify the camp, so the time doesn't go to waste. I gave Bones the armor. He'll sneak into the bandit camp for me and find out what Raven is planning there. Fair enough. Cool. So where's the armor? Bones has it? Oh. Or it might be in here. Ugh. A, D, A? A, D, D, A? D? A, D, D, A, A. D? A, D, D, A, A, A. Amazing. Oh, there's still no armor. Oh, no. Lots of random stuff, but no armor. This might be rough. Not only the henchmen, but the henchwoman and henchchildren too. Other people explained it better than me in the time it took me to write it. Oh, a ring. What? Okay, a ring in that wolf's nose. Was that it? That's everything in here? There wasn't any sort of armor? I guess I'll have to find Bones. I don't know where Bones is. Cool. What time is it, by the way? I do want to end early today, just because I'm not feeling very well. I have, my stomach has been making some genuinely unpleasant noises throughout the stream.
Hey, you.
Oh.
What are you doing in my hut?
Greg!
I've
Greg!
been down for a couple of days and everyone thinks they can do what they damn well please. What the hell is going on here? The palisade still isn't finished? The canyon is overrun.
Greg's here!
And everybody is just hanging around enjoying themselves. So this is all you've accomplished, Francis? Get off my bench at once. And you? What have you done?
Not so much so far. Thank you, Newts. Greg! I've been working, sort of. Well, I've been working, yeah. I gave the guy the meats. I gave Morgan the meats. I've cleared out some rats and some lurkers and lizards and stuff along the beach. I've been doing some stuff. I'm a good boy, Mr. Greg, please.
I've been working.
Have you? And what?
I've done away with the bandits.
Yes, that as well.
Well, it's a beginning, I guess. And don't think I've forgotten that you still owe me a thing or two.
You
And
owe
this thing's
me!
worth several hundred gold coins that I buried all over Corinus. You just pocketed them all, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'll have you work off every last.
Yeah, I did. I need that bandit's armor. Craig Senpai.
Prove yourself
Craig
useful
Senpai.
first, then we can talk.
Oh, fine. What do you want me to do? Wait, how did you get here? There was a mountain range in between us.
So how did you get here?
Also, we're talking through a door because I'm terrified of him.
Notice me, senpai.
This here's my camp. That enough for you?
So I don't know how I did that noise. Because I can't really get that high. Like, if I try and go that high again, my voice cracks. Notice me, senpai. I mean, that's nearly there, but it breaks. This is going to be very unpleasant ASMR for everybody. Notice me, senpai. What is there to do?
What is there to do?
First of all, we'll make things hum around here.
It already looks
That lazy
filthy.
pig gets to saw planks. You will take
Oh, but
over
Morgan
the
likes to
job
sleep.
and clear
I
those
get
beasts
Morgan.
out of the damn canyon.
What beasts? Because I was already fucked over by a shadow beast or whatever it's called.
What beasts?
The razors in the canyon are coming closer and closer to our camp. I won't wait until they've eaten one of my men who's had a few too many.
Razors? Yeah, right, I'll get going. Am I supposed to do that all by myself? Do we get a friend?
Am I supposed to do that all by myself?
Just go ahead and grab some of the boys.
The boys!
Let them earn their pay.
I'll have a boy brigade instead of a bone brigade. Sure, I guess I'll get going then.
I'll get going then.
One more thing. You're one of us now.
Yay!
So get yourself a decent hunting outfit first. Here's some of our armor for you. I hope it fits. And don't dawdle. Get right to it.
Yeah, but is that, you know, is the armor good? Because I think I have quite good armor. About that canyon.
About that canyon?
Yeah,
Just smash his head in? I would never. Not to Greg, my friend. What beast am I supposed to kill exactly?
Am I supposed to
Yay,
kill?
Greg.
Get rid of the razors. The other creatures are harmless.
What are razors? Have I encountered razors before? We'll see. Well, I'm in pirate armor. Is the pirate armor good at all? If I find it. Pirate armor is 55 instead of 100. Absolutely not. We will not be wearing the pirate armor. Thank you, Greg. Greg, just in, just for, you know, future reference, in case we get split up again, can I have, like, a vial of your blood or something? Or just, like, an elaborate signature? Or, like, I don't know, one of your socks or something? Anything that I can prove that I know you with. Because this has been a problem. Okay, who are we going to get for the canyon job? Also, where was the canyon? It was over there somewhere, right? Brandon. Do you want to come with me?
A newbie.
Razor is like a snapper, wasn't G1?
You're a bit scrawny.
Maybe
for
I
a
remember
pirate.
this. You're a bit scrawny for a pirate. Can you teach me something?
Can you teach me something?
Teach you? You bet. I could teach you to become stronger and improve your dexterity. But why would I want to do that?
Because
Where
I'll
are
buy
you
a
from?
drink.
Not bad, kiddo.
Buddy,
Got
where
it.
are you
First
from?
Try. But don't even bother to bring me some cheap rot gut.
Is he meant to be Scottish? What do you want? I'll get you some grog.
I'll get you some grog.
Are you trying to poison me? I'm not touching that muck. Do you have any idea what's in there?
I like all the different guys in this game. Me too. I like. There's a bit more personality in the characters in Gothic 2, I would say.
Samuel's special recipe.
No.
No, not yet.
Then have a go at it. It's a must try. Oh,
If this is meant to be Scottish, it's even worse than my Scottish accent, which is hard, to be honest. Sorry, I'm making typos writing with a phone. Don't worry. I almost never type with a phone, and I still make typos. I am very bad at typing. I used to be better, I'm sure, with typing. I'm sure I used to be better. But now I'm not. Did you know that a Gothic 1 remake is coming? Yeah, well, is it though? Like, I remember being linked to this when I was playing Gothic 1, and there was a Steam page for it, and it looked interesting. And there was like a little demo that I don't know if you can buy anymore. Or like a free demo, I don't know if you can download it anymore. But it seems like it's been in development forever. So is it actually coming? I want something stronger.
I want something stronger.
Ah, a seeker. I'm always after new recipes myself. Decent booze
Myself.
to be clear and strong.
Sorry, I'll stop mocking the
burn your
accents.
throat like liquid fire. You don't find that very often. But I'm talking too much. You want a drink?
It's
Here,
coming
my own
soon, so I
recipe.
guess.
How do you like
Soon
that?
TM.
I call it
Isn't that the
hasty
Bethesda
herring.
one? Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, impressive.
You can say that again.
That was a large
You
bottle.
wouldn't happen to know a good recipe for booze yourself. If you do, you must tell me. Want another?
Yes, give me a hasty herring and I'll give it to the guy. This
Give
guy
me
wants
some
some
of your
skooma.
hasty herring.
I made you something
Rather
and stuck it in the
vile
meme
muck,
Discord. I will
but
definitely check that out later, thank you. Back. There we go. Hasty herring. Is that it then? I think that's everything. Oh, I'm so quick! Holy fuck, that's incredible. I should be buying like 100 of these. Where is it? It was only 30 gold as well. How long does it last? Sorry, I need to check this. Looks dangerous. What? Is that the hasty herring? Oh, we'll see. But look how fast I am. It's amazing. Okay, I've got you some sort of horrible liquor, Brandon.
Hey.
Take it from me. Take this hasty herring.
Here you go.
Down the hatch like liquid fire.
One of the only alcoholic things I have drank is scotch. And scotch was nice, and it did burn. So, you know, good. It takes like 30 seconds and not worth it. Speed potions are for like 5 minutes. Okay, fine. I need to find some speed potions. I still haven't taken one. Teach me something.
Teach me something.
Sure. I need some strength. But I don't know if I can get any more strength.
Come back when you have more experience.
I think I need one more strength in order to use the next one. The next weapon, I mean. Do I? Yeah, I have 69 strength. Lol. And I need 70 for the next sword. That's so fucking annoying. I'm not too far from leveling up. But what's my next sword? It's like a fine long sword for 70 strength. And it's so much better than my Pirate's Cutlass. I'm so annoyed. Fine, Brandon, you're coming with me.
You're supposed to help me.
That's news to me. Says who?
Says Greg.
We're off to hunt razors in the canyon.
Finally, something's happening around here. Then let's go right away.
His voice is so confusing to me.
The sooner we get to be back here.
Okay, sure, come with me.
Come with me.
You should get like 2 levels in the canyon if you take all the boys you can. How many boys can I take? Because I don't mind taking all these boys.
Hey,
Pirate.
you.
This heat by the fire makes me bloodthirsty. Say, have you got some grog for me?
Here, take a sip.
Thanks, man.
Am I just going to have to get each one of these people pissed?
You're supposed to help me. Orders from
Good.
Oh, they're all into it.
Come
okay.
with me.
Good.
Okay, so that's 2 boys. Skip as well, maybe? I don't know. Matt. Hello, Matt.
Here are you? Great. We can use every man.
We can use every man. Come with me.
Come with me.
I can't leave now.
Orders from
Ah, I see. That's where are we going?
Canyon.
We're supposed to clear the canyon.
You're out of your mind. It's teeming with beasts.
I'm from Bristol.
And those razors are not to be trifled with.
I know.
Hello, my
Are
lover.
You
Are we going to the canyon?
You better pack a few healing potions. We're gonna need them.
Almost anyone who doesn't currently have some other job. Don't forget Alligator Jack. Skip shore, the bow is good. So we're just going to take everybody with us, I guess. Cool. This is going to be great. We're going to form a little pirate posse, empty the camp out.
What have we here? Crossing the path of old Skip again.
I forgot his voice was like that.
The bay near the city, remember?
I was reminded of it, yes.
I see I made a lasting impression. But I've seen your mug elsewhere in the meantime.
Oh yeah, there's wanted potions, posters everywhere, isn't there?
Oh well, not a great likeness, but it's certainly you.
Why does he talk like this?
My own wanted poster looks just as
It's certainly you. You're supposed to come help me. Have you got anything to sell first?
If you want to trade.
All right, fine. Well, in that case, if you're not going to trade with me, time to go die in a canyon.
You're supposed to help.
With what?
The canyon.
I see you're taking some. That canyon is.
Let's go.
Come with.
Let's go.
Oh, he's actually enthusiastic about it. So that's what, 4 boys so far? My God, Brandon is fucking huge. Look at Brandon. He's like a head taller than the others. Why is Brandon so massive? I thought everybody was the same height in this game. I might be able to take Francis as well. What about you over here? Bill.
Hey.
Hello, Bill. We're forming an army.
Going with you?
What's up? Did Henry send you here?
I'm the
Tell him to
surfer
get his
pirate.
planks as soon as I'm done. If he can't wait that long, he's welcome to saw them himself.
What are you doing now?
What are you doing now?
I'm taking a break. Francis got my old job. Let him
What,
saw
sitting?
planks until his arms fall off.
Oh, no. Okay, so we can't get Bill. Oh, it was! I was just looking in the chat. Because he's standing on an invisible rock. Now he's just normal. Oh, now he looks so small. Oh, poor Brandon. You can make a gay dating sim out of this camp by just adding wink to all the dialogue. Like Dream Daddies. One of my favorite things I played on this stream. Owen. And?
And?
If I had...
Owen is just there. Morgan.
Great. Now, great. Have fun, slop.
Ugh. Oh, the northern beach is cleared? Did I?
The northern beach.
Oh!
What about the cave? Well, that's part of it too.
Okay, we're not doing that then, because that sucks. Okay, onwards over here. Francis.
Hey, you.
No, doesn't want to talk to me. Cool. Over here, was there anybody? I don't think so. Morgan was the only one over here. So we have 4 guys, and that's it. There might be some... Oh, and then Alligator Jack is a 5th one. And then maybe these 2 over here as well. Not too bad as a little army. Because that guy's chopping wood, so he probably won't come with me. Pirate, you random guy. If you don't have a name, you're probably going to die, right?
Help me.
Oh, this from?
You've got it.
The canyon awaits.
The canyon?
Aye.
Okay, they're all nice. You seem to be... you're having some trouble. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made you get up. Garrett. Garrett's the shop, right?
Don't even think about asking me to join
okay.
the raiding troop. What do you think the other boys will do once I'm gone, huh?
Rob,
When I come
they are
back,
pirates.
There won't be
Yeah.
one full crate.
The dialogue
left
is
in
pretty
my
fuzzy to
hut.
listen to these days. I'm
I'll
loving
just
it.
stay here and guard our supplies.
Like, game dialogue, I don't think game voice acting really got good until the last, 5-10 years. Like, I know that might be rude to say, but, I can't really think of examples of great voice acting from this era of video games. It was all pretty basic, and it was kind of like, Terry from The Office would be, doing all the voices. Like, there's about 6 voice actors in this game, and they do all the voices, and none of them seem professional. Wasn't weird when the game was out, I know. Like, it was just normal at the time, I'm sure. Anyway, what do you got? Where do you get the supplies? Anything new?
Anything?
Nothing ever happened.
Greg, what's he like?
And greed, he makes friends. And if that bastard Greg, he probably...
Oh, buried treasures. Can I don't know where I can buy stuff from him.
Supplies.
Skip always brings loads of... Until recently. But since we've been at war...
Can I buy stuff from you? Where might he have buried that compass? Fine. Buried treasure.
Greg once told me that...
Agreed, now they just use these professionals, yeah.
Compass. Then he lied.
Also, just microphones are better as well. You can tell, and this isn't meant to be too rude. Hang on, I'm just going to skip. You can tell when something is an amateur audio project by the way that they don't cut out the breaths in this. And you don't always have to. Sometimes it can sound more natural. But a lot of the voice actors in this game, or a lot of the voice lines, I should say, start with an intake of breath. And it just immediately makes you think of the voice actor in the booth. It's just that little bit of amateurism. But it's charming, I think, in this game. Like, a lot of the voice acting starts with, hello, everybody. It's like they don't cut out that bit or compress it down or anything like that. As far as I know, voice actors don't like to do video games because there's a lot of single voice lines and oof, ah lines, which apparently isn't that much fun. Also, I'm aware of this. It's very unusual for voice acting. I almost, my real accent came through there. It's very unusual for voice acting in video games to be done in order. So you're not given a group of... it's why Oblivion is the infamous example, because they did it fucking alphabetically. But usually it's conversations will be done out of order to prevent spoilers. And so it's very hard to keep consistent tone throughout conversations, apparently. But Oblivion is an infamous example, because apparently they gave the voice actors each line alphabetically in the script. And so it would just be completely different conversations and periods of the game and characters in each line they were reading out as they were reading them. So it's why in Oblivion, when you're talking to a character, he'll go oh, have you heard about the problem in the arena? And then in a completely different voice, Urak Gubashad is bullying me. It's a completely different voice coming out of the same head. It's ridiculous and I love it. And I don't think I can buy anything from him right now. And he doesn't, he's coming, but he's stuck in some wood. So maybe not right now. Are you... Bones! Bones! Hello, Bones. The canyon awaits. Give me that bandit's armor.
Give me that bandit's armor.
I'm not that crazy. Greg would have my head. He explicitly stated that no one will get that armor unless he orders it. I can't give it to you, especially not now that he's come back.
Fine. Canyon awaits then.
The canyon awaits.
Maybe he'll die and we can take
sorry,
it.
I've got no time right now. I've got some training to do.
But you... What? Greg told you. Is Bones like his special friend? Bones doesn't have to do any of the things he doesn't want to. Bones is like if you ever went to school with somebody who had a teacher parent and they got away with everything. Henry.
Hey, you.
The captain gave you your own raiding troop, did he?
Apparently.
Then see to it that your boys get plenty to do.
Do you want to come? Okay, apparently not. Alligator Jack will be our last one, I guess. Are you Alligator Jack? Alligator Jack was around here somewhere. Who are you? Yes, you're Alligator Jack.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Let's go hunting.
Let's go.
All right.
You following? Yes. Okay, so we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 boys! Our boys! The brigade. The pirate brigade. The boy brigade. Sounds just as good. Now, where is the canyon? Is it just over here? Or is it down there? I think it might be down here. Let's see. I can't 100% remember. We'll just wander around until we see razors, I guess. I mean, the canyon, it would be in this kind of stony area, surely. I'm sure we'll find something. You still following? Yes, good. I don't know how good the pathing is in this game. But I guess we'll find out. Because in the previous game, I would say it lacked.
If we lose track of each other, let's meet up here at the watering hole.
Okay, we are going the right way.
On.
Thank you, Skip, for that information. Much better than G1. Yeah, I have bad memories of Gorn disappearing into a canyon. And just kind of clipping through the wall and making me reload and lose like 5 minutes of progress. Oh, Gorn. My beautiful, stupid friend, Gorn. What is this? Ooh! It's too far away.
What with?
Oh, I can activate a like, teleporter stone up there. That's kind of cool. Don't lose the band of boys. The boy band. Oh, that's a much worse name. But now I will never call them anything else. The boy band. Spelt B-O-I, obviously. That's gotta be... At some point, that will probably become a thing, right? Like a manufactured like pop group called the boy band made up of like femboys. That's for a teleport. The water mage Murdarian can help you with that. Fantastic. I'm guessing these are the razors. Help me, friends! There we go. Probably don't just stand there and get killed, you idiots. There we go.
So much for you, filthy beast.
Don't go off on your own. Probably wouldn't be good. 8 left? Okay, already doing pretty well, to be honest. I think that one's running for us. Oh, they're fighting boys down there. Are they fighting each other? Are they fighting emus? They are. Okay, well, honestly, I'm perfectly happy letting the emus and the razors fight each other for a bit and then take on the winner. That seems fine with me. Let's take their claws in the meantime. I mean, if there's only 2 of them at a time, this seems easy. Also, a secret little cave. Hang on. Just some weed. This seems pointless for me. I haven't really done any of the alchemy in this game. I know it's a thing, but I'm too lazy to bother. Onwards! There might be some in these mines. I'll clear out the outside first, though, if there is. Okay, the razors definitely won against the emus. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Boys? Is this all of you? Where's the 6th boy? We definitely had a 6th boy, didn't we? Fine. We're down to 5 boys for the moment. He might have gotten lost. The boys' secret cave hangout spot. Ah, I didn't even fucking look at what I was doing.
Monster around.
7 left. 6 left. Oh, he's up there.
So much for
There's
you,
my other boy, Skip.
Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry. And there we go. Can you move so I can loot them? There we go. Sorry, I moved it to stream clips. This is clip related. Honestly, my Discord, and anybody who's new here, feel free to join the Discord. If you type either !links or !, Discord, either one of them. That'll bring you to a series of links that you can click on for the Discord. It's free to join, and it's fun sometimes. I post there not as often as I probably should, but it's just a kind of a collection of clips and memes and stuff. It's fun. So yeah, feel free to hang out there. And there's also like a self-promo channel if you're another streamer, because I sometimes post in those too to spread the word. And, you know, it's people who I like post in the Discord channel, basically. So go there. Discord. Ugh. I don't fall into that Irish trope of pronouncing THs as Ds. That's a Dublin thing, I think. Saying dis instead of this. I say this. Oh yes, I also post a lot of guinea pig photos on the Discord. When was the last one I posted? Hang on. I go full camera. Just in case anything sketchy is on there. I don't think it should be. I have a filter. Oh, I mean, like, yeah, if you want this content, just this random shit that gets posted, then go to the Discord. What was the last thing I posted of the guinea pigs? Oh, this was what I posted. I posted a video of me feeding Frodo the guinea pig some rocket on my lap. I was lying down on my couch while listening to Beethoven, because I'm that kind of guy. I'm classy. And I had Frodo the guinea pig on my chest, you know, feeding her some rocket. Oh, look at her little face. She's got such a little face. Yeah, this is them post haircut as well. Because they really needed it. Hang on, I definitely also posted a comparison shot of their haircuts. Where's that? Open original. There we go. There's their haircuts. This is before on the left and then after on the right. They really needed it. Both of these guinea pigs could barely see anymore, because if I didn't brush back their hair, they would just it would just flop over their eyes. So anytime I picked them up, I had to like brush their hair out of their face. They are much happier now. They seemed very relieved. They're not in the room right now. I think they might be out in the garden. Anyway, let's get back to the game, shall we? Let's just widen this a little bit. Fantastic. Let's at least take out the razors before I end any stream. Is there a purple burglar alarm equivalent for the Irish? Probably, but I wouldn't know it. It doesn't. If there is, it wouldn't come up much in Ireland, probably. Ironically, I definitely hit Brendan in the face with a sword accidentally there, didn't I? Just ask them to pronounce V-or. People mock me a lot on this stream for the way I pronounce the letter or. Apparently, you're not supposed to pronounce. In other countries, you are not supposed to pronounce it the way you would pronounce the or on a boat, or the word or, like, you know, either or. Now that I'm saying it, it sounds weird, and it shouldn't. It's just how I say it. Ooh, a potion. That looked like it was just a healing potion. But yeah, apparently it's R. Like, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. That's apparently how you're meant to say it, which just sounds ridiculous.
One less monster
are we out of razors? We're into wolves now, which are basically pointless. And mantises. It might be in that cave up there. I always wanted to have like a little hanging out cave when I was a kid. There's not a lot of caves in Ireland. Well, I think there is, but they're like, you know, tourist trap ones. There's not just like random caves, at least around me. I always thought that would be cool, to just find a cave and have it as like a little hideout. I think that's just a natural thing when you're a kid. You want like little forts and hideouts for some reason. You should see how we Swiss say or. I'd have no idea. Don't enter any cave, the crew will leave. Oh no. Thank you for that, because I definitely would have. This is where we just were, right? Yeah, okay. Back down here. Emo pigs. Pebble in particular does look very emo when her hair gets long, because she starts like doing little head flips. You know when like your hair gets long and you go like
so much for
to like flip your hair out of your eyes. She does that a lot, and I laugh every time I see it because it's a guinea pig doing like a little dramatic head flip. It's quite cute, but you know, it's just like sort of a natural movement that you do when your hair is too long, I guess. Where are the razors? They must be further down. I don't know why I'm bothering picking up all these meadow berries. I don't think I've ever eaten one. They're so useless if you don't use alchemy. There's a mantis over there, boys. Go get him. I honestly couldn't be bothered even drawing my sword. At any point. There we go. Thank you.
So much for you, filthy beast.
Are they orcs?
So much for you, filthy beast.
Oh, there's orcs here. That could be bad. The orcs are very strong. I don't think I've taken on an orc since I've gotten my new armor and a little bit more leveling. But, that could be bad. I guess I'll try it. Fuck, I'll try and enter an... I was about to say... I was reading chat at the same time and I saw the message, don't enter any caves. I was about to say, I'll try and enter an orc. Yes, beat the shit out of him, please. Beat the shit out of him. Yes! Yes! I mean, you did real fucking well. We haven't lost a boy yet, have we? Have we? We may have split up from a boy, because I only see 5 of them now, and we definitely had 6. But honestly, worth it to kill out some orcs, because the orcs are bad. The orcs scared the fuck out of me, and I've never been able to take one on. And from the looks of it there, still can't take one on. I needed the boys. These are just biters or whatever they're called, right? These aren't razors. I guess we'll take them on anyway. Hello. Oh, chompers. Weren't these called biters in the first game? Chompers is a more adorable name.
One less monster around.
I'm shocked I haven't leveled yet. Oh, I have leveled. Okay, I just missed it. Cool. I did level ages ago. Cool. I'll be able to use the next thing, won't I? Actually, Brandon, can you train me right now? Teach me something.
Teach me something.
Strength. Just literally 1 strength. I think I can just do it now.
All right.
I think I can now use another sword. Like my better sword. I can! Sorry, I shouted. I shouldn't have shouted into the camera, but I can use a better sword now. I have like a way better sword. Fantastic. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh, just another chomper. It's fine. Oh, it's so much better. I love it.
You filthy beast.
I'll loot these. I'm not going to loot every monster just because there's too many. Any more orcs? It feels like more orcs would be... Ah, there's so many more orcs! Help me! Should I summon some bone boys? Oh my god! Right, that didn't work. Let's summon some bone boys. Just like a couple, or maybe just some wolves. Like summon like 3 fucking wolves. Just to distract them. Oh.
Alright. So much for you, filthy beast.
One less monster
So much
around.
for you, filthy beast.
Right, this is not gonna go well, I think. Right, they don't like my wolf boys. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe we shouldn't go near them? Oh, I don't know. I really want to take out the orcs. Filthy beast. Example of different Swiss ores. Community Fragnach.
Wieso sagen die Leute rot und andere rot? Also wieso spricht man das R in verschiedenen Dialekten unterschiedlich aus? Das fragt die Userin oder der User.
I don't understand a single thing that's being said. You won't be surprised to learn. Is there an English one, please? Subtitles? No. Auto-translate? Oh, you have the rolled ores? I can't do that at all. I've never been able to do a rolled ore in my life. People laugh at me for it. World War did it. Yeah, the throaty, like, rolled ore. Anyway, I can't do that at all. You should definitely take him out. It's doable with your crew. I'm definitely going to, but I'm frightened. Boys! My boy band! Onwards! Ooh, there's so many! Alligator Jack, help me! Ah, he's coming for me! Fuck! Oh, the armor does help. There we go. I'm getting experience. Ah! Run! Run, just run. You can take these out. hopefully. Oh no. Experience 350. Come on. Do it. I don't think we've lost a boy. This is going fantastic, and I'm getting so much stuff. Yeah, all our boys are safe.
All right.
We're
So
great
much
at
for
this.
You filthy beast.
We're great at this, and I'm a great moral leader. There's another orc or two over there. Heavy orc X, light orc. Ah! Oh, run away! You're doing fantastically. I'm the most important one here. I'm basically the general. No! Brandon! Right, Oh. Oh, no. Well. Goodbye, Brandon. How are you all doing? Are you all doing okay? Do you need health potions? Give healing potion. Give essence of healing.
Here, take the healing potion.
And there's a dude in the bandit camp who can change strength. That's fine. Give a healing potion. Give an essence of healing.
Here, take the healing potion.
I don't know if any of you need it, to be honest. Wait, there's only 4 of you left. What happened to the other boys? It's probably fine, right? It's probably not a big deal. It's probably fine. Orc warrior. Oh, more leader of the horde. Ooh, a key. Ooh. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We're actually doing some good work. In some places, they roll the ore with their uvulas. I don't even know how you would have control over doing that. Like, my chat has tried to teach me how to roll ores before, and it's never worked, and they always laugh at me. Like, I can't do it, genuinely. I'd like to be able to. There are some languages that you need to be able to do it in order to speak properly. I don't know either. I know. Anyway, more orcs up there. Oh, there's so many fucking orcs. My boys, take out these orcs down here. There's only 2 of them. Should be fine. Go for it. Ah! Don't hit me! Don't hurt me, please. Actually, if I can kite them around and distract them, then that might be useful. Like, I'm probably the most useful member here, because I'm the distraction.
All right.
There we go.
So much for you, filthy beast.
That was fine. They didn't even really seem to land any hits. The orcs, I mean. I can't really seem to loot them either, which is annoying. Anything else? There's like some... Ooh, what are you? Oh, you're probably a shrine. Can I pray at the shrine and get my, like, permanent attribute changes or something? Statue of Beliar. This looks like an evil one, doesn't it? Oh, no. End. Maybe don't do that, because that looks bad. If it goes woozy like that, maybe don't pray at him. You'd have taken your boys to whatever that big-ass thing in the cave was. Oh, that would have been useful. The Shadow Beast or whatever it's called. Yeah, then I could have taken him. Maybe I can when I get back. We'll see. I just want to check out these first, and then we'll go. Warg skin, warg skin, warg skin. Why are you praying to Satan? Light Orc X. Scrolls. Scrolls. A ball-shaped fish? What? A ball-shaped fish? Sure, whatever. Everybody good? Still 4 of us? Cool. I don't know where number 5 went. Brandon's dead. And then there's another guy who's gone somewhere. We won't worry about him. I just want to loot, and then we'll, you know, move on. Oh, there's something else in the fish. Oh, is it like that weird fish we found earlier that might have something in it? From, like, smugglers. 1 second. Where is it? It'll probably be down here. A herring. A stinger. A key. Where's the fish? Where's the fish? I don't know. We got a lot of satchels. We should probably open those. Does anybody see the fish here? It's quite difficult to see, I'll be honest. A weird-looking fish. There's a note hidden inside the fish. I think that might have been from earlier. Let's eat the herring as well, just to get it out of the inventory. I think we might have picked up multiple weird fish. Yeah, there we go. Something's hidden inside the fish. Lump of ore received. What was the fish order? Pass. No, it wasn't that. Stinking note.
Keep your heads low, guys. The militia's getting suspicious. Don't do anything until you hear from me again.
This feels like something we should have opened ages ago, doesn't it? Open? Oh. Fuck me, the lockpicking. Jesus Christ, it's a nightmare. Oh, more fish, cool, and like 200 gold. It's not worth it. You obtained that fish in chapter 1? Yes, I did. I got that in... I remember where I got it as well, I think. I got it in the... like, by the harbour in Corinus. There was some, like, shady fish merchant type. And I think I got it from him. Hello, people. Do you want to come down and... Oh, they're all coming. Boys, help me. I'm gonna, like, lead them around. You do your thing. There we go. That's your thing. Like, as long as they're coming for me, it's all fine. Because they won't kill my boys.
All right.
We are doing incredibly well. I mean, we've basically forgotten about the whole, like, razor thing. But we're taking out a fuck ton of orcs, so that's cool.
Nothing to be had there.
I really need more gold, actually. Can I go back to the, like, grinding gold place? Like, the infinite gold glitch or whatever it was called? Can I go back there at some point? I'm not really sure. Should I be going in here? Didn't you have 6 boys? I definitely did. One of them is definitely dead. And one of them is miscellaneously missing, I guess. Brandon is definitely dead. Sure, you can go back to it. Fantastic. Like, one of them is definitely dead, and the other one is gone somewhere. I don't know where. More orcs?
This is far enough. If you insist on going further, count us out.
Fair enough. Let's go this way. Okay, Anchorjack.
Wait a minute.
Come along.
Come along.
All right.
There we go. And Mash.
Wait a minute.
Come with me.
Come with me.
And then, no, don't go away, please.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there's waiting by the water pod at the entrance. Okay. The canyon awaits.
Yeah.
And then, just generic pirate. No, skip.
Wait a minute.
Come with me.
Come with...
Okay. The boys are back. At least most of them. One of them is just kind of hiding in the pool. Lovely. And I think we need to go up this way to finish the quest. And then once I finish the quest, I might end. I know it's about 10 minutes early, probably, once we hand this in, but I am not feeling very well today. I'll be live again tomorrow, don't worry. I won't be playing this tomorrow. I've been playing this like 3 days in a row at this point. But I'll be playing Rust, and then this will come back on Monday. Because Rust, if you don't know, the Limmy server is back up, which I uninstalled Rust when it went down. I got it, if you don't know the backstory, I got invited to the Limmy, who is a big streamer, from Scotland. See, I can't do a Scottish accent either, so I can't complain about this game. But Limmy is a big streamer who opened up a Rust server. I was invited, so I joined it. I bought and installed Rust, played a lot of it, and really, really, really enjoyed it and loved it. I'm just going back to the watering hole, by the way, to get the other guy to see if he's there or dead. But once the Limmy server kind of wound down and people stopped playing, I uninstalled because I was like, I'm not joining public servers. But it's back now, so I might try it out. Oh, I don't see him. Oh, I think somebody may have died, my friends. I think we might be down to 4 in the boy band. Well, let's all take off our bandanas or various hats and just... You just have to say Kenny. I don't know why, because apparently, according to non-British and Irish people, the Irish and Scottish accents are very, very close. Obviously, there's not just one Irish or one Scottish accent, but people say that they're very close and they mistake the two between each other. But I don't hear it at all. Like, I think they're so fucking different to the point where I cannot even think of doing one. Like, it's so difficult to me for some reason to do a Scottish accent. I just can't. My brain won't do it. It's like locked away. He's not waiting anymore because he went to the camp. He got cancelled when you tried to enter the building. Oh, that's true. Oh, no. I didn't think of that. Yeah, when I entered the building, he probably would have gone through that exact thing back at the watering hole, like, well, if he's going to go that far, I'm going to go back home. And then by the time we got to the watering hole, he was already gone. This game works perfectly. 4 is enough to take on these razors. Fuck it, let's do it. You don't need them, there's only like 2 razors. I know, it's fine. I don't even fucking need them anymore, really. They've taken on all the orcs, it's fine. Where are the razors? Probably through here, right? Yeah, okay, they're right here. Hello, razors. Okay, maybe oh no, I can take them out. Yeah, this is fine. Lovely, we did it. Woo.
So much for you, filthy beast. We could roam around a little longer if you want to. Just as long as we stay in the canyon.
Cool. Oh, they give you like some leeway. Like, don't worry, you can take on the orcs if you want. If you still have some boys left. Although I don't know how the boys would die on these razors. That's just a lurker, I think. I can take him out. Does this count as the canyon? I don't actually 100% know what a canyon is. That's not a lurker! I don't know what that is. It's fairly big is what it is. Jesus. A bloodhound. That does not look like a bloodhound. Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know what a canyon is. I don't think we have canyons in Ireland. I associate canyons with America. I'm sure they exist everywhere. But I don't think canyons are an Irish thing. I associate them with like the Grand Canyon and like mesas and stuff like that. Okay, more bloodhounds. Can I take this out? I can do some damage to it. I wouldn't be confident in taking it out myself. Run! Help! Help me! Help me, please.
All right.
Thank you.
So much for you, filthy beast.
I'm looking forward to leveling up, I'll be honest. Because I have a feeling I'm quite underleveled still. Like, surely I should be able to take on some of these on my own. Okay, I think this is probably the edge of the canyon if there's another cave. We'll probably head back and hand in the quest now. Oh, I really don't feel very well. I know that the last, like, 10 minutes of this stream have basically been me going, oh, my stomach, oh. But I kind of don't feel great. Are you all going to go if I go into this cave? Maybe? Let me save. Yeah, okay.
This is fun if you insist.
Fine, whatever. Go. You've cleared out enough. I want this potion and I want to see what's in here. It's very dark. Nothing seems to be in here, which would be nice, to be honest. A rapier. Some more potions. Please don't be locked. It's locked, of course it is. How many, just off, you know, out of interest, how many lockpicks do I have? Do I need to be careful? Like, am I about to run out of these? I have 22, it's fine. Never mind. We can fuck around. Okay, D. D-A. D? D-A-A. D. A. D-A-A. D. Fuck me. I hate the lock. I genuinely think, and I've played a lot of stealth games in my time, I think this is the worst lockpicking minigame I've ever seen in a video game. Like, bar none. I think it is the worst. Like, I've played some bad lockpicking minigames. Like, probably one of my favorite games of all time is Thief 2. The lockpicking minigame in that sucks. It's really bad. This is worse. This is so much worse. Is anything in here? It kind of doesn't seem like it. I wouldn't mind that if it was just nothing. If it was just loot. What the fuck are you? Oh, are you mine crawlers or whatever they're called? I should be able to take out some of them. Oh, maybe not. They're warriors. No, this should be fine. Never mind. We're fine. Good. Am I about to level up again? I am. I might actually level up by the time I leave here. Warg skin. I'm actually going to put a light spell on as well, just for the viewers, because I'm nice. Horn of a Shadow Beast? Ooh, that could be useful. And some treasure. Treasure. Is this the compass that was buried, maybe?
I think I've found something.
I think I found something. I hate this guy's voice. A leather bag. Oh, if it's just gold, that's fine, but like... Nah. The building at the end of the canyon is mandatory to explore. I kind of assumed, yeah. Oh, the sextant that we stole. That's worth quite a lot of money. Yeah, we should be fine for money for a while. Should be not bad. Another horn of a shadow beast. Cool. I need to heal, actually, I've just noticed, because I'm very hurt. Hang on. Let's eat the cheese. I don't have any apples. Apples are apparently very good, because they give you some, like, strength as well. I see a glowing boy over here. That's probably good. Ruin. Stone. Sword. Not actually great, to be honest. Just kind of fine. Some gin. Is that everything? I think that might have been everything. I don't think I can go up here. Or can I? No, there's nothing up here. That everything on the bone boy? Yes, let's leave then. That was fairly easy. That was like just a nice little cave. Nothing too dangerous or evil in here, just like a couple of buggos. Nothing really to worry about. I'm fine with that. Oh, do I want to go into that cave at the end? Or no, I'll do that next time I play. Not that cave. That, like, I think it was a library, was what it said on the key. Because I picked up that key, went from the dead orc, and it went like, a key picked up from an orc outside the library of the canyon, or something like that. So I assume that's where we're going to be going next. Let's go back and turn in the quest first, though. I think that sounds prudent. And maybe we can get training in one-handed, because how much... I have 9 learning points left. So I can get, what, 4 points into one-handed? Go up to, like, 61. Oh, actually, 61 is perfect, because then I could do the spamming attack, couldn't I? That's actually the perfect amount. If it works. Maybe it'll go up in points, and I'll be annoyed. But we'll see. I wish I had more of that herring, like, hasty herring, or whatever it's called. I really dislike how slow you move in this game. I wish there was a sprint key. I think there should be a sprint key in every game. Just for convenience purposes. It's like one of the things I always do in Skyrim when I play that. And I haven't played Skyrim in ages. But one of the things I always did in Skyrim was get my stamina enchanted up to the point where I could basically just sprint forever. Same in Morrowind. And then you don't really need it in Oblivion because you're an anime character. There's a point in Oblivion towards the end where you can skip yourself over lakes. Like, completely canonically. Like, you can run so fast and jump so well that you can, like, skip yourself across lakes. So it's all a bit silly in Oblivion. You don't really need sprinting. But the other two you do. Oh, maybe I should play Oblivion more on stream. I really can't. Oblivion was ratings poison. I mean, a lot of the games I play on this stream are ratings poison. Occasionally I'll play a game on this stream that gives me, like, you know, an influx of viewers and followers, and then I squander it all by playing something obscure and nonsense. You know? Like, I'll play something popular and good and it turns out to be a hit. Actually, Gothic 1 turned out to be kind of a ratings hit. But then I'll waste it all by playing, like, dating sims. And nobody will watch, and I'll lose followers. And I'll go, nah, whatever. If I was running this more like a business, I really wouldn't do that sort of thing, I think. Hey, play what you want, exactly. I'm fine, I don't care. Like, I've basically resigned myself to the fact that I'm never making Twitch partner or anything like that, so why bother caring, you know? Just play what you like. Who do I need to talk to? Greg. I need to talk to Greg, I think. That'll be fine. Greg, actually, one-handed. Do any of you teach one-handed? Matt, Pirate. Do you teach one-handed? No. Do you teach one-handed? I don't think any of these people do. I'm just going to turn in the quest. I might look up trainers later. We'll see. Sorry, I'm working and lurking. There's no reason to pay attention, to be honest. Morgan does. Oh, does he? One second. Let's find Morgan. He's over here somewhere, isn't he? Like, sawing? You're Morgan. Morgan. Can you train me as well?
Train? Sure. I can show you.
Yes! Teach me.
Teach me.
One-handed weapons, 1. One-handed weapons, 1. 1. 1. I think we've just done it.
Forget all that bullshit.
End. Yes, I have 61% now. Can I do this? No. God damn it. It still doesn't quite work. Well, whatever. I'm still better. You, Greg, I'm turning in a quest. About that canyon. Did it?
About that canyon?
Yeah, what about it?
I killed all the razors and a lot of orcs as well.
Razors.
Good. You seem to be a useful fellow.
Sort of. I didn't really do much, if I'm completely honest. I kind of just let the boys do everything. You should really congratulate them. Also, Brandon died. I don't know if you had a thing or anything, but Brandon died.
I need that bandit's armor.
Hey, you're quite something. Bones was supposed to wear that armor and spy on the bandits.
I can do that
maybe
instead.
You're the better man for the job.
Eh.
Perhaps you even stand a chance of coming out of there alive.
I wouldn't
Talk to Bones
count
and
on
let
it.
him give you the armor. Then put it on and go to the bandits' camp. I need to know why those scumbags came to our valley in the first place.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Probably banditry, right? Okay. There's one more thing I'd like to know. One more thing. It should be possible. Like you said, its strongest attack, forward, right, spam it. I'll practice with it then next time. There's one more thing I'd like to know.
There's one more thing I'd like to know.
And that is?
How did you get here? I asked that before.
How did you get here?
I found a tunnel near the old pyramid, guarded by a few mages. I simply sneaked past those blind worms. First, I took it for an ancient burial.
Oh, he went through the portal then. Okay, fair enough.
There.
That makes sense.
Imagine my surprise when I suddenly found myself in my beloved valley.
It does seem like a nicer area than the place we started, so I get this. All right, well, back. I need to. I'm going to end the stream now. End. Let me just save, and I'll find somebody to raid. Save game. Oh, I don't know. Bandit infiltration, because that's what we're going to be doing next time, I guess. We're going to get the bandit armor and start sneaking around the bandit camp. Surely that won't go terribly at all. I might log in and grind as well over and get some armor, not armor, gold. I keep saying armor for some reason. Get some more gold and stuff, and you know, experience, and basically don't suck as much as I currently do. That would be nice. Who's live? Oh, Zara's live playing Fall Guys of all things. Ooh. I know Fall Guys is free, and I was thinking of playing Fall Guys with some people at some point, so go watch dear friend and friend of the channel, Auntie Zara. 1 second. /raid Auntie Zara. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for the followers and subscriptions and stuff. It's always nice, especially when I'm playing kind of an obscure game like this. Like Gothic 2 is well liked, but not, you know, huge. So it's nice to see like a steady trickle of people coming in and out and, you know, engaging with the stream. It's always nice. I'll be live again tomorrow for some Rust, and then I probably won't be live on the weekend. I'll see. Although I don't know if I'm going to be live on Monday, so I might be live on Sunday or something to make up for it. I'll see. I'll put out a schedule over the weekend on my Twitter or on Discord. Both, probably. Anyway, bye. Enjoy Zara's stream. And I'm going to stop streaming now. If you didn't join that raid, shame on you.